jealousy natural in a relationship? Today, we are reading stories to find the answer to that question, starting with, am I the a-hole for being mad at my partner for being jealous of my late husband?
I mean, a ghost can never die, thus the jealousy can last forever.
Wow. I am.
John's hair? It is luscious today. Okay. He did say it's laying in a beautiful way.
It's laid.
It's laid.
Okay.
Get laid, John.
This comes from Do Limit 4566, who says, my late husband and I dated for a while back in high school, then on and off again in university, and got married a few years later. In short, he was a wonderful man, and our relationship was amazing. Words can't do it justice. He passed away 3 years ago.
Oh.
Yes.
The final off again.
Wow. That is one way of saying that. That is one way of saying that. My current partner was a mutual friend of ours. He basically knows a lot about my past. We got into a relationship a year ago. In general, he is a good person. In general, he's a good person? That sounds like you think he's not, but okay.
In general, you know someone's a bad person. In general, if you take in like everything that they've done, I swear they're not bad.
Like pros and cons. Sometimes he steals, but also he said hi.
He opened the door for me once, but then slammed it in an old lady's face.
Okay, here we go. In general, he's a good person, other than the problem mentioned in the title.
Sophia's muted. Sophia's muted.
Oh, no.
That says Sophia has been silent. Sophia is muted. Can you hear that? Read the chat.
Can you hear it?
Is she muted? The sound is weird for everyone but Sam. John's mic is too quiet. Riley, listen. All right. Riley, listen.
We're testing. 1, 2, 3. Want to test it, Sophia?
Woo! 1, 2, 3.
All right. Talk.
Twiddly-dee.
Riley's always worried that something's going to go wrong.
And it did.
Hey guys, we're talking in the mic. We can go to standby too. If
what does standby mean?
Go to standby.
No, don't do go. Actually, it would be a perfect.
Go to standby.
This is the
I've
time.
spent days crafting something for standby.
Yes.
Oh,
Can you talk, Sophia?
Hey, I've spent days crafting something for you.
That's good.
All right.
Yeah,
And
we're good.
back to the story.
Sorry, guys.
Yes. Let us know if you have anything else. All right. So, he is sweet, caring, not only with me, but I speak in general. There we go. The thing is, whenever we get into an argument, he would bring up my late husband.
Ooh.
And when we're having a discussion, he never misses a chance to start with comparisons. For example, if we're discussing something and he raises his voice, I would tell him there's no need, we're just talking. And that's when he would hit me with something like, yeah, now you don't like the way I talk. I bet you wouldn't have had said the same thing to him.
What? Man can't talk though.
I mean, not anymore, but when he was, Sam's crazy today.
I don't know why he's he's stomping on someone's grave right now.
Yes,
dancing.
Yes,
he's doing a jig.
He's doing a jig on someone's grave, and that is not cool. Do not jig on the grave
unless you're trying to raise the dead. Don't do a jig on a grave.
True.
I don't like that word.
Raise the dead.
Jig or raise the dead.
Jig.
Jig on a
jig.
grave.
Jig on a grave.
Well,
what?
Tell the Irish, Riley.
yeah.
Ouch.
Honestly,
sorry, mate. I don't know what that was.
That wasn't Irish.
I got it. So, but back to the story. Or when we finish arguing about something, he would finish with, I'm sure it was never like this with him.
Ew.
When he moved in with me, I called him once by my husband's name. I don't remember doing it, but he was so sure that I apologized to him. He's the first man I ever got close to after what happened. And not going to lie, I knew my late husband for years, and it wasn't easy for me to accept that he's gone and adjust easily. So, I knew my late husband for years, and it wasn't easy for me to accept he's gone and adjust as easy as I might have it. I know it was wrong, but I didn't really mean to call him by his name. I think there might be some changed words in here, so bear with me, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, yeah, it just sounds like he's very jealous, but also like an accidental name switch wouldn't help the jealousy.
Yeah.
But she doesn't remember doing it, so maybe he just
when you call someone
misheard her.
by their wrong name, I'm not going to remember doing it.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. It's possible. I am I'm totally guessing here, but I'm detecting Stinky Man.
I'm detecting.
Oh yeah,
I'm detecting
the stink
major
is
stink.
massive.
Yeah, like she's like, oh no, he's good and all this.
He's
except,
generally good.
but
He's
it's
generally
like
good.
that is a horrible thing.
Yeah.
Like it's usually like, oh, he doesn't like when he sweeps, he doesn't empty the dustbin. You know, little
No.
he
things like
leaves
that.
the dust.
in the
the
dustbin. But Riley, I want to hear what happens next.
Riley. Ha!
What I said, John.
I'm lost. I get you.
Can't be doing this
Boom.
jokes to him, John.
Anyways, stop. Okay, I'm getting back to the story. So he never let it slide though, and he still brings up that incident sometimes. One day we passed by a nearby restaurant and he said, it seems like a good place. I said, yeah, it is. I've been there a few times.
No.
Oh,
He instantly asked me if it was with my husband.
who is it?
And I said,
Oh my
yes.
God.
Then he started with how, of course, it's a good place for me and how we can't go there now because the only thing that would be in my mind is my husband. I snapped at him and told him to stop this crap and never bring him up again.
Oh my
He
God.
apologized, but never stopped. Can we get a poll? Dump or nah?
Dude, this is
At this
dump worthy.
point.
This is dump worthy.
Dump him.
That is dump worthy.
He's jealous.
The
He's
fact
so
that
jealous.
Just that one last sentence, he apologized but never stops. That tells me, I feel like everything I need to know.
Yeah.
Well, because it's like you've brought it up multiple times and he's still doing
Does
the
it.
same thing. It's like I could understand being jealous for a little bit and then like, I don't know, maybe making some of these quips. Like that is forgivable. But at this point, not.
Yeah, one
No.
heated statement is different, but
then a continuous, you know?
Yeah.
just that.
Continuous. We don't like those continuous.
We don't like that. That's not good. When we were still friends, I was still wearing my wedding ring, but took it off when we started dating. One day and out of nowhere, he asked me about the ring. I said it's in my closet. A month ago, I noticed it wasn't there.
No! But I see you in the chat
Bruh.
if you know
Dump.
what is happening.
Take him to court.
Bruh.
Take him to court.
Take him to court.
Tr-
Prosecute him in the
Yes.
eyes of the law.
Literally, though. I mean, that is stealing. How
It
much
is
is that
stealing.
ring?
At
Probably
least
10K plus.
Money.
Well,
3 months.
No, that's a wedding band though. That's like a dude band. Dude bands aren't that much. It's not her. Is it her?
Right.
I thought it
ring
was her wedding ring.
or is it
I
his
was
ring?
still wearing my
No,
wedding ring.
yeah. Then
Oh,
she
it's
put it
her
away.
wedding ring.
Yeah, and then she
Oh,
said she took
okay.
it off and put it away when she started dating him.
Got that rock on it. You know what I mean?
How long do you wear a wedding ring after your partner dies?
I mean,
According to Monk, you never take it off.
Yeah, but he also never dated. I've been rewatching Monk too. Fucking freaking fire show.
Minute.
Freaking
That's a minute. Thanks, dude.
Monk will get ya.
Yep. Shoo-ba-doo-ba-doop. So about a month ago, I noticed it wasn't there. I wonder if it disappeared before then and didn't notice until a month ago. I did ask him about it, but he said he has no idea.
Liar.
Suspicious. The thing is, it's only the two of us. We rarely have people over. When I get in an argument or when I'm around raised voices, my eyes well up with tears. Not in an I'm about to cry way, but it's noticeable enough. So when we argue about bringing him up and how he should stop with comparisons, he would get frustrated and say that I'm still in love with him and I would never forget about him and how I'm about to cry thinking about him.
No.
This guy literally just sucks. Every
He's just
single
making
line.
her cry and he's like, see, you're crying. Stop.
But if that's true,
What?
like, can she still be in love with her dead ex and not
Yes.
and that be okay?
I think
In a
so. I don't
relationship?
think that but because it's not a ex, it is a late husband. I think it's totally fair for someone to still be in love with a partner that's passed away.
Right. So it's kind of like a
Love is not
poly
finite.
relationship.
Yeah, I think it is one of
With a
those
ghost.
like just weird exceptions in the world of relationships. What? I missed something.
I heard that.
I didn't.
What'd he say?
I heard it, and I will not address.
Said, like a ghost.
That's not what he said.
I said it's like a poly relationship with a ghost.
That's
I love that you just
funnier.
laughed at it anyway. You're like a ghost.
But yeah, I feel like that is kind of an exception.
What?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can still be in love with, and I would imagine, honestly, anyone watching right now in the chat, let us know or afterwards, like, have you been or seen someone in the situation where like, yeah, I will literally never stop loving my partner, but I just wanted to move on and find a new life partner in life because that's
I
right?
could. I feel like I could understand that, and it's like,
yeah.
It's also, I someone in the chat is like, why are you getting jealous of someone who can do nothing?
Yeah.
You know, like I would understand if it was like a person that she was really into and still loved, and that like an ex that was out there, because that person still exists and could re-enter your life. But like this person isn't gonna, unless you're like Ouija boarding, like it's not gonna, you're not competent, like gonna be in competition with this person.
And you knew what you were signing up for.
Yeah.
Like you knew you
exactly.
were getting in a relationship with this woman. You knew.
They were friends before too.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
Maybe
Yeah, that's a good point.
I wondered if he knew the husband. How long?
And he was.
How long ago did the husband pass?
Let's
say?
see. I think it was a few years ago, and
Because
they've
if they were
been dating for a year.
friends.
Caro says you don't stop loving a dead loved one.
3
Yeah.
years ago, husband passed away 3 years ago. OP's been dating this guy for 1 year,
But they were friends before.
Yeah.
but they were friends previously.
Also,
don't know
I
how long
think
that
the
marriage was.
very thing that he's worried about, like the jealousy, is what will drive her away.
Yeah,
Not what is going on before that.
exactly.
This is true. Good points. My eyes will literally be like that even when we're arguing about something else. So I think where her eyes watering is like she's saying she's not crying about something specific. It's just kind of a thing that happens.
But even if she is crying about her
Either way,
ex-husband,
it's fine.
or
Yes.
late husband,
Arguments are
100%.
stressful.
yeah.
100%. Like I said, he's a good man in general. Okay.
And back to the in general.
Yeah, in general, I
Back to
swear.
in general. He cares about his family and is like a father to his little brother. He's affectionate with me and sweet and all. Again, okay. But the way he keeps bringing up my late husband is annoying. I never give him a reason to and never bring him up. I'm thinking about breaking up with him, but I don't know how to because I know he will blame it on me and his obsession with how I can't get over my late husband and used him to forget him.
Jamie on Facebook has a conspiracy theory. Conspiracy, new guy is a psychic, and the dead husband is following him around in his ear.
Whoa.
He's like, you'll never be better than me.
Whoa.
You're only a good guy generally.
Dude.
I was a good guy my whole life.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna be a bad guy.
Oh, dang. And at the same time, I don't know if this is a problem worth breaking up over.
It is.
I know I might seem selfish for deciding to end things because of this,
You're
but the
not.
constant reminder isn't doing me good. So what should I do? We have some top comments and an update. But ladies and gentlemen, let's break this down.
Brizzle
real
Drizzle
quick.
says ghost him.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I see you, Brizzle Drizzle. I see you. I see you. You can put that in the comments.
Put that in the comments and eat it.
All right, but let's break this down, y'all.
Oh,
so
dude, he's a stinky dude.
stinky dude, like
Stinky.
instant dump, right?
Instant dump.
Dumb.
Do we even try for therapy or any sort of
Nah, he needs
relationship
to
counseling?
figure some stuff out.
They're
on
not
his own.
I
even.
completely
They're not
agree.
married.
They're not married.
completely agree.
Yeah. If they were married, maybe I would be like
Yeah.
therapy. If they had a kid together, I would be like therapy. But this is like a.
This is non-committal.
They've been dating
A
for 1 year.
relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dump,
You're done.
Dump him.
Dunsky.
Dump him. Yeah,
Bye-bye.
You don't. I like. At what point do you do therapy? Because I feel like a year of dating, like, nah.
I remember this person was I literally have no recollection of who this was, or how I knew them. But I remember this person was asking me. They were like, "Hey, my friends have been dating, and this was in college. Have been dating
Okay.
for 2 years, and they're kind of on the rocks. I told them to go to couples counseling. Do you think they're too young for that?" And I was like, I don't know, man.
Wow. Sophia
That was-
on the
that was-
greatest relationship show ever.
That was such a long long explanation to an I don't know. I mean, all right, well, it was almost unfinished also a couple times. I was like, she lost her train of thought a couple times on that. Dude, I don't know.
Wait, hold on, I'm gonna
Dude, I don't know.
Okay,
but
so one time I was working.
Okay, no. Getting on that story, do you in that scenario, would you now say, like, with everything that you've learned on this show, would you tell them to go to couples counseling?
I don't know.
All right, John, what do you think?
I very firmly believe, like, I'm like, if couples do, I actually heard of all people, Lewis Howes say this.
I don't know who that is.
Yes, you do.
Lewis Howes?
Yeah, the School of Greatness guy, football player. You know exactly what I'm talking about, but you're just forgetting. You were the one who showed me this clip. It's okay.
Anyway, tell me the story.
So, he was like, oh, we started our relationship with couples counseling to get everything out on the table, to dissect it, to basically say, here are the parts of me that I'm working on and I know are an issue.
That's crazy. Second date. All right, couples counseling.
Second date?
Not like second date.
You went to therapy?
I'm inferring
I
on
have a
when
really
they started,
cute
but
date idea. Ice cream and therapy with babe.
I'm imagining, I didn't get the specifics, it was a clip, but I'm imagining it was like, months and months into the relationship. We're like, okay, this is like definitely a serious relationship.
I
that is
guess if you're
burgeoning.
like, okay, I am committing to this person potentially for a lifetime. Then,
The end of my story is how was going to be
There was
a
a more?
question. No, it was going to be a question. I was going to end on like an open note.
That's not ending. That's opening it.
I was going to open it up to the audience. How young is too young?
Oh gosh.
How young is too young to get couples counseling?
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's a youngness thing. I think it's a length of relationship thing.
Okay, so you can be 2 years and 18 years old?
What?
You can be in a relationship for 2 years and be 18. So let's say you started dating when you were 16 and your relationship lasts for 2 years.
Is two. I think
Okay.
one election cycle for
4 years, you're 16.
Yeah. 4 years. Yeah, it's the longevity of the relationship.
20, you're
anyway,
20s,
I feel like we should get back to this story.
We should.
But let's open it up to the audience. We'll go back to John's story.
Yes.
But when do you think it would be good to get couples counseling?
And do you think there's an age requirement?
Yeah, or a age of relationship requirement? Let us know in the chat. But let's go.
That's a
back to
good
John.
one. So talk about it. All right. So top comments real quick. Electric Worker 88 says, not the a-hole. He sounds like an emotionally abusive liar and thief.
Yeah.
Dump him and seek counseling. Dump him or seek counseling, but don't continue to live like this.
I wouldn't think counseling. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly,
A year.
most stories we say like, oh, like go to couples counseling, whatever. This
We
one,
do.
just straight dump them.
Dump them.
We are understanding, but this is beyond understanding.
There's
and
just no
comprehension.
point. He just is so disrespectful consistently.
Yeah.
For something so emotional.
For a guy that's only generally nice, what do you keep him keeping him around for?
Get guys that were 100% nice.
That's right.
Yeah.
Specifically nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Specifically nice, and I'm going to tell you all the reasons why.
That's right.
13 reasons why I date specifically nice guys. Don't you dare comment on my mispronunciation of nice.
Oh no,
Oh,
I was gonna comment on your choice of 13 reasons why.
I didn't
in a
realize.
story about death.
I didn't realize that was someone just mentioned that show recently, and now I'm recognizing. I thought it was like 10 reasons I hate about you.
10 things I hate about you.
Yeah, that's what I thought the movie was about. I am now realizing what that show is about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I made a boo-boo and I am sorry.
And on to the updates. Got you. So, we broke up.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Things got more complicated. We didn't end things in good terms. I tried my best to explain to him how his actions affect our relationship. Great, but he wouldn't understand. Terrible. When I made it clear that I'm done, he then admitted to taking the ring and promised to give it back and suggested we start couples therapy.
No.
The way he talked, the moment he admitted that he took the ring, everything scared me. But I stood my ground and made it clear again that we are done.
Yeah. 1 year relationship is not worth a couples counseling.
And he stole the ring.
He stole the ring. He's a thief.
Insane.
He's a thief and a scoundrel.
Yes. When we were just friends, he never acted this way. I mean, you wouldn't know this man was capable of such things. Also, he tried to blame me for it all, that I never saw things from his perspective, that it's hard to be with a woman who knows a lot about you. I was married. What's wrong with that? Wait,
what does
that
that
it's
mean?
hard to be with a woman you know a lot about.
Yeah, I hate being with. I only am with women I know nothing about.
I only want to be with women who are strangers.
Yes.
Marry your one night stand.
You know what? There is something about the mystery. You know, there's
She
something
told me her
enticing.
name and I lost interest.
Yeah, dude. I just want her to be a masked marauder
Whoa.
with a pointy sword.
A rapier.
Yeah, a rapier.
Where's the
I'll
pointy
rapier.
sword?
Where's the pointy sword?
Hmm?
I don't know. I'm waiting for my pointy
In
sword
the
It's a
sheet.
lady.
mystery.
Shing.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It's a mystery. Yeah.
Jen says, thieving hobbits.
I'm
You do
completely
that
lost.
too well.
Thank you.
Thieving. What's the sword?
Sting.
So, when we were just friends, he never acted this way. I mean, you wouldn't know he was capable of such things. Also, he tried to blame me for it all, that I never saw things from his perspective, and it's hard to be with a woman you know a lot about. I was married. What's wrong with that? He also said that it was hard for him to try and be better than my late husband because he saw the way he loved me and thought that he would never be enough for me.
Damn, dude, it
Wait.
sucks to be right.
Riley, can you scroll up? There.
Rough,
Stop.
dude.
Just says OP should call him Gollum because he stole the ring.
True.
Is that why you made this filthy hobbitses joke?
No, someone said it in the chat. And I
Oh.
was just rereading it.
Oh,
But
okay.
then someone else said
So you're
this.
taking us back to that joke that was like 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Okay, sick.
Have some originality.
That is great. You know, claps to Sophia for
All
a good
right.
joke.
Hey,
She needed the applause.
She did crush it though. Anyway, we broke up and he's taking his sweet time packing up his things. He owns an apartment, but is still acting like he's being kicked to the street. We don't talk. He's staying in the guest room until he finishes packing,
What?
and he still didn't give me the ring back.
Did they move in together?
Dude, it's his
That's
precious.
all. Thank you. Sunflower emoji.
That's all. Thank you.
And sunflower. I believe he has his own. Yeah, maybe
He has his own
did.
apartment.
How long would it take him to move out?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of stuff.
He's
He's
like,
got to
I-
get all of his raw fish.
He's like, I brought some forks here last time. I've got like a tumbler here. I'm going to need to find that before I head out.
Yeah, gonna take me some time.
He's gonna take us some time.
No time.
Takes
Okay.
time.
And there's a quick relevant comment before the update, and then
You
we'll break
should
it
make
down.
sure that he answers riddles 3 before he, can stay longer.
Gollum.
I should really watch movies, guys.
You
I-
haven't seen Lord of the Rings? Of
Not
course you
like-
haven't.
Not like
Not like
that,
us.
You know
Not
what I
like
mean?
Sophia.
Like-
Every time I go home with her, that's weird. Every time that we go home to our parents' house, she's like, "Let's watch The Hobbit."
You know, it wouldn't have been weird if you just continued the
I know.
sentence.
I won't lie. I thought the same thing, but I of course was gonna say nothing. So I don't know.
You're welcome to say stuff.
Rachel Roth, thank you. My mom and I designed this thing.
Oh, nice.
You got to read the comment. You got to say what
Oh,
she said.
Rachel Roth says, OMG, Sophia's shirt is so freaking cute. Please, I need to know where she got it. The shirt we bought, but this we made.
And you know what else we're gonna make? More of this episode, so John will read this.
That's
story.
right. I will say, maybe like the originals from each of us could be cool merch drop in the future. But anyways,
Yeah,
we can get back
designed
to the story.
by my mom.
True.
My
Big facts. No,
mom.
great
My
designer.
mom.
She's my mom.
She's
All right.
my mom.
Guys,
she was my mom
guys.
first.
Peace. So, on to a relevant comment. OP on the partner's behavior towards her late husband and if she's mad. OP, I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at the way he would never let me move on with my life a little. He never missed an opportunity to bring up my late husband and start comparing.
I don't know. I think she generally helped him move on.
Generally.
Yeah, he was generally helping him.
He even accuses me of thinking about my ex more than him. I never really gave him a reason to. I just wanted a normal relationship where my partner would respect me more than bringing up my past just because. Actually, I am mad at him. To be honest, I can't just get past the fact that he stole something from me just to punish me for whatever reason he believes. He didn't steal just for the sake of stealing. It's my ring from my late husband, in case you needed a freaking reminder.
I love how she's like, yeah, I would forgive him if he was just stealing to steal.
Yeah, he's got little sticky fingers,
like
you
if
know?
he was just generally stealing, I would be totally okay.
Totally cool.
Yeah,
Hey, you got a new hobby. Great for you, pal.
Oh, good Golem.
He's thinking about something other than my husband.
Finally. I just love a man with a hobby.
True. Wow. My God.
Hobby.
Riley, that was a good one. Look at Riley
Good
over
job.
here.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why he has a mic and a camera.
Yeah, what joke to rule
Talk
them
that.
all.
That's right.
Talk that walk.
Grade A talent all around.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yo. All right, wait. Sorry, I'm clubbing.
We are distracted.
In my
Ladies
head.
and gentlemen,
I'm really tired.
this is the final update.
Oh, dude, that was a great zoom, Riles.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I felt
The
that.
Zooms
I felt that. The
have
Zooms-
elevated the stream.
Yeah,
Can we
no,
like
they're
have
really
them
good.
slow zoom where you press a button and goes like animation
Yeah,
zoom?
I can do that.
That would be fun.
Ooh,
That would
sick.
be fun.
Next stream, maybe.
Ooh.
We need a whammy bar.
Nice.
But anyways, final update. Like most of you advised me, I had my sister and her husband come stay the night with me. My brother-in-law helped him the next day with
Kinky.
packing.
Pack that shmee.
Great.
Will I get through this story? Am I the a-hole for trying to read the story this podcast show is about?
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's a
that
show.
was a hard
Anyways,
one. Let's
John.
do a
I corrected
poll.
myself.
It's a show.
I corrected myself. Hey, don't flip it on me, okay, buddy? So, I had my sister and her husband.
Such a good okay, buddy. I'm sorry. That was. Okay, go ahead.
Anyways,
Sorry.
my brother-in-law helped him the next day with packing. My ex had literally nothing left to pack, but brother-in-law helped him move his things out of the guest room. He also offered to help him move his stuff to the apartment. He refused and called his stepfather instead.
I'm calling my dad.
I'm coming,
Coming.
stepdad, because I don't like you and he's going to take me to Chuck E. Cheese.
Father will hear about this.
My dad can beat up your dad, Malfoy.
That's right. He did give my ring back by throwing it at my face after I threatened to report it as stolen.
Bro, he's just trying to get it to her as quickly as possible.
Yeah, that's it. That's why.
He's
Fastest
just,
delivery.
Take it. Catch.
I'm throwing it in your general direction. I'm
Yeah.
generally really quick with the giving
I'm
things
really
back.
about the general, okay?
Yeah.
That's,
If you don't
that's my
look at
shtick.
it, like, just focus on the fact that you got your ring back, not on how you got it back.
Yeah.
Exactly. In general.
In general,
That's good.
in general.
That's good.
Focus on the
Generally a
specifics.
nice guy.
And he called me every name you can think of, along with accusing me of jumping into bed with him right after my husband died.
Wasn't it like a year? You.
It was a year after.
Get off your high horse, sir.
Yeah.
Because
If you had
jumped
that
right
erection,
into that
then
bed.
you were,
Yeah, why did you say
Participating.
anything then?
It takes
Yeah.
two to tango.
it takes two to tango.
Boom.
And you're generally.
Erect.
Oh, I was gonna say bad at tangoing.
Oh, you're generally a wreck.
Oh.
Boom, got him.
Been on an erection. Joke.
Sucker. Do-do-do-do-do.
We don't need to explain all of our jokes. I think we do that too much.
Although it is funny. And he called me every name you could think of, along with accusing me of jumping into bed with him right after my husband died. I didn't. I never really got close to anyone for 2 years, and he was the one who helped me through it all. That's why I thought getting into a relationship with him when he initiated was the right thing to do.
He initiated.
He was planning this the whole time, and then he was so
Initiated.
insecure he couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Idiot.
I think the rule is you have to accept someone as they are.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a
Generally,
golden
you have
rule.
to accept someone.
You have to
Yeah,
accept
you
someone.
have to generally accept someone. We were talking about someone who did like OnlyFans before the relationship, and then the guy was like, "You need to change your job." It's like if that
No.
was the job beforehand, like, you got to stick with it.
You signed up for
Yeah.
it,
You
bro.
signed up for it.
Unless their job is to be a hitman, and then you get in a relationship with them, and then you have kids, and you're like, hitman life is too dangerous.
But you knew.
can't.
I don't know. I
But
think
you
you
know,
can, no,
there's
no.
been-
That's a
there's been
lifestyle.
movies about
That's a
that.
lifestyle.
Yeah, and it was dangerous for the kids.
Well, what
But
if he's working overseas? Yeah, but you knew that when you signed
All
up.
should've
right,
said-
sorry.
I
If
should've
your
said something.
partner is a hitman,
You have to accept them the way
gotta
they
accept
are.
them the
That's
way
right.
they are.
Yeah, even if they're a hitman.
Just the way you are. I don't know if it's a song, but it is.
It
now.
could be.
It's your
It could
song.
be. Thank you.
Mm.
Anyway, I didn't let him get on my nerves at first, but when he said, if he could see how much you've changed, I'm sure he would ride that motorcycle again just to get away from you.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
I lost my husband to an awful motorcycle accident.
Whoa. I knew that was what she was going to tell us, how he died. I knew, like,
man.
Yikes.
Dude, this guy needs to get on a motorcycle and hug a tree.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Whoa.
Yoinks! Both of us used to ride. I never did again after what happened.
Oh.
I lost it and threw his phone away, which I'm not proud of. It did, I lost it and threw my phone his way, which I'm not proud of. It did hit his arm, but my sister grabbed me from behind to stop me from doing anything
Okay,
stupid.
well, he threw a ring at you.
Yeah.
And rings are sharp.
He did start it.
He did start it. Yeah. Also, terrible thing to say.
Horrible.
Like the worst thing that
I
you
can't
could
think
say.
of anything worse right now. Like, honestly.
Nothing.
My brother-in-law kicked him out as politely as he could. Brother-in-law is a gym freak, and both my sister and I had to stop him from doing anything to avoid getting into any unnecessary trouble. My sister is still with me. Her husband can't stay because my place is 2 hours away from his work. Cameras are already installed along with an alarm, and I am currently working on changing the locks. I'm also in the process of obtaining a restraining order against him. Smart.
Good.
His words are still echoed in my head and made me realize I have to consider starting therapy. I didn't grieve properly. Thinking about it now, I see how I avoided my emotions by denial. It was sudden, and although everything happened, I never really gave my ex a reason to do this. I really treated him with respect, honesty, and it took me a while to realize that I deserve the same. Thank you for all the advice and support. Hands up emoji, a hibiscus flower. That's what that is, right?
Hibiscus flower.
I don't know.
I'm impressed with your flower knowledge, if that is accurate.
I
I'm
just
not
like, I
sure.
wanted to read her emojis because I felt they spoke
Yeah.
to the piece.
I feel like if I was to look at that hibiscus flower, I would look at like, oh, like new beginnings. Like I am a budding flower and I'm blossoming past this trauma that I once came from. Like I am rising from the dirt and from the ashes.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I also want to say, like, even if OP had, because she said something about, like, I don't know what I did. What did she just say? It's not really
She
important.
said something.
It's not really
Yes,
important to my
continue.
point. Even if she wasn't over her ex, he still shouldn't have said any of that. If he
There's
thought
no
that she
excuse.
truly wasn't over her ex or her late husband, if he thought that like she was still in love with him and using him, just leave.
Yeah.
Just leave. Why are you torturing your partner? Because you're like, what? Just leave.
Yeah. So in confusion, leave. Turn over
Wow.
a new leaf
Did you say,
and leave.
Did you say in confusion?
I said in conclusion for
No, you
sure.
You
Sure.
said in confusion, bro.
Yeah,
You literally just said
I'm
in
being
confusion.
a gas lamped right now.
No,
No,
you
you-
are not. Guys,
I thought
comment
it-
below.
I thought
Did
it
he
was a
not say
joke.
in? So did I.
I thought it was a joke.
Me too, guys. Did he say in confusion the first time he said that?
I'm
Tell us in the comments.
confused, Obviously.
You absolutely
I thought it was on
1,000%.
purpose, and I was gonna be like, "That's funny."
I'm getting
in
gas lamped.
confusion.
I'm
You
getting
said-
gas lamped.
He said in confusion.
No,
Squid me
you
456
guys,
on
you guys
Twitch.
are in on this. You guys
In
are in on this.
confusion.
You said
Get-
in
Cupid C, Kitty,
confusion.
YouTube, in confusion. Boom. It's Emma. Thank you, everyone.
No,
He
I
literally
did think
said
I
that.
thought that was an on-purpose joke.
Me too. Me too.
It's
Okay,
fine.
let's see
Pulling
it.
up.
Let's see it. We're gonna see it.
I'm. Wow, I did say that. I am. Wow. Yeah. All right. All right. Fine.
Come on, Sophia. Classic John and Sophia moment in your face.
All right. All right. I said in
Anyways.
confusion. I made a poo poo. Is there more of this story?
Yes, there is one vital relevant comment and response. So, mi nombre es Ricardo says, that guy's absolutely crazy, but yeah, you really shouldn't have jumped into a relationship. Within the very first 2 lines of the first post, I could tell how it was going to end. You're not over him, and quite frankly, you're very far from being ready for a relationship. OP replies, you're right. It's the way he was supportive and there for me that made me think getting into a relationship with him was the right thing, but I know better now. I will work on myself. Hands up, hibiscus flower.
Preach.
Dude, I love the. I'm gonna start punctuating sentences with hibiscus flowers.
What if you do different flowers?
No, I want hibiscus. Hibiscus feels like me. But question for chat and question for you. If your partner dies, do you have to be over them to go date again? And what does over even mean?
I feel like
questions.
maybe it is ready to, it was that scenario we were referencing before where you might be ready to find a new life partner, however, still have love for your late partner because they passed away and there was no ill will. You would have continued with them, you know, in theory for life.
Jessica says no, over is for exes.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think you should have to get over. I think it's about moving on.
What is a sign
From,
that
like,
you have
grief.
moved on from a dead partner?
I think it's not from the person, it's from your grief.
What's a sign that your grief alleviated?
I have been fortunate enough to not have to go through crazy amounts. Like I would say the person I was closest to that I've lost was our uncle. And I don't know, maybe it's just like, I don't think there are moments when I still think about him. So I don't think it's never thinking about them.
Yeah, but you want to think about the people you love.
want to think
I would love
about
to know
them.
from chat what you guys think. John, Riley, any thoughts?
I think it's like you can, like for instance, dating again doesn't feel painful or like it's the positives outweigh the negative. Where I'm sure like when you're first in a relationship, you probably are comparing initially, maybe when you're just starting.
Because in a relationship, like let's say you have a toxic ex and you have this cup and the cup is dirty. The only way to get, I feel like, over that ex is if you have running water and it makes the water from dirty to like clear. Like imagine I have running water and the dirt's coming out.
But does then that's kind of punishing the new person. That's like expecting them to clean you.
That's with exes.
Dirty water.
That's with exes like that. Like you're getting that filtered out. But like when you lost a loved one, I don't really know what that looks like.
Sarita, I forget the exact username. It was like a way up, but it's like you're ready for a new partner when you have space. So like when you're basically when your grief, you have enough. When you have like less grief and the space to love someone else again. Because like I think often if you have a partner that dies and you're just overcome with grief, you don't have any room. There's no room in your life to love another person or for any other emotion except for that grief. But I don't know what I want a rule.
I don't think this is a rule.
I want a rule.
Unfortunately, grief doesn't go by rules.
Yeah. What do you think? Let us know in the chat. But is that the end of the story?
That is it. Finito.
Well, you know it's not the end of these freaking donations because we got some donations that came in. It looks like you guys want us to stream longer or something. Josephine Madolo Bergquist says, once again, like the stream or face my wrath.
That's right.
We have 302 likes of 500. And if we get to 500, we will spin that wheel. So like that thing. Thanks for the 253. Uncle Daddy Jesse coming in, warming up the stream, giving us some firewood to burn all night long, like the Yule log at Christmas. Thanks for the $20. Cami Cielito.
Little
Thanks
heaven?
for the, is that what it means?
I think so.
Is that
I don't know.
Spanish translation?
I think so.
Nice, maybe.
Thanks for the 2 months of membership. I'm a quiet viewer, but I've watched all your videos and all of the lives, usually after the fact. I love watching while at work. Cami, thank you for watching, but you know what I'm going to watch? I'm going to watch John's sweet lips read these next donations.
Karen Lemio? Please tell me if I'm...
Lemieux.
Karen Lemieux, $50
$50
donation.
Woo!
Wow. Karen, shout out to you. Finally caught alive. You all make me laugh constantly. Thank you, Karen. Thank you for being incredible. Okay.
Thanks,
If
Karen.
it's anybody else's first stream, shout
say,
out in the
it's
chat.
my first stream.
Sound off there.
That's right.
Put a little baby emoji. Because you're little stream babies.
That's
Stream
right.
baby.
Take care of
We're
you.
stream
Here,
baby.
one little suck for you, one little suck for my stream
Ew,
babies.
stop that.
Foxy Cat, thanks for the $2. Did you get my package? It has gold tape.
We
do
have
have a lot of packages back there.
Yeah.
Riley is hiding them all from me right now with his beautiful body, but we shall see.
Yeah, look at that badunk Riley's got right there.
Oh, and it's
he's
perfectly
bent
through
over.
He looks.
Split. Love that.
yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
Anyways.
Oh yeah, move
scoliosis.
over. Move that hair out of the way, Sophia. We got to see the curve of Riley's booty hole.
Olivia Claire celebrating a 3-month membership. A few streams ago, I said I graduated with my master's and didn't say what it was in. And Sophia asked, "It's political science. I want to teach in college."
Nice.
Let's go.
Shout out
Political
to you,
science.
Olivia. Yes. Ooh, nice. I can't see this next one, but I'm going to guess it's from Martika Waterman, and I can't wait to see if I'm right. Let me see.
Oh, it is.
I literally guessed that. Thank you for the $2 on the dinner link. Hello, everyone. My birthday is tomorrow. I'm going to be 32. So you can stop calling John an old man because I'm older than him. Let's go.
Not true.
I'm off tomorrow.
Keep doing it.
So I'll be playing video games with my daughter tomorrow and possibly having cake and ice cream with my parents. That's awesome. Dr. Martika. Sophia, you want to take it from here?
Sure. Foxy Cat, thank you for the $5. Did you get my gold tape package? Tracking says it's been delivered to the P.O. box. I can't wait to see you open it. I think
it's still at the P.O. box.
No, we did not get it then.
I think.
The infamous Boostakita. Thank you for the $2 tip. Boostakita here. Sup, yo. OP Hubs, huge a-hole, and mad selfish. Also, can you please shout out me, Boostakita, and Jabro for our 17-year anniversary this Saturday, June 1st.
I feel like I'm getting invited to like the event of the summer.
Right,
this Saturday,
this
June
summer.
1st,
Boostakita here. Sup, yo.
A
OP
barely legal relationship. Or I guess, sorry, barely illegal.
I'm 24 years younger than him. # no regrets, though.
Yes, I said regrets.
Yes, I said regrets. Sorry for a small tip, but it's from my lunch money. We're stealing your lunch money?
Yeah.
Give us your lunch money.
Get over, nerd.
Well, shout out to your anniversary. Boostakita and Jabro. Maddie Bueli, or Booley? Did we figure out how to say that?
The names today. No.
Just hit it.
Maddie Booley.
We're going to try our best, guys.
Thank you for the $1. And Brooke, a.k.a. Cosmic, thank you for the $25 tip.
Meow, 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 meow.
We love you too.
Yeah, that was
Oh, dude,
really
you speak
sweet.
cat?
really intelligent. Like, what a take.
I can only speak it. I don't understand it.
The low-hanging fruit was grabbed.
Wait, what did you say?
I knew you were going to grab it.
What did you say?
Don't worry about it.
She3 or Chitri, thank you for the $5. Saw your video from yesterday. Riley, what did your girlfriend think about your cherry chapstick?
That's for her to find out and her to know. Yeah.
But you're the one who offered this information?
Has she found it out?
Yeah.
Has she what?
Has she found it out?
Have you worn it?
Have you worn it?
Well, I haven't like super got around to it. I mean, I have put different things on my lips and shit like that, but
What thing?
like
Chapstick?
I had whipped cream on my lips one time and then had ice cream.
Okay, so you haven't.
But I haven't done the chapstick. I'm sorry.
So what I'm hearing is you had food on your face.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's how Riley baby birds all his food to his girlfriend.
Disgusting.
Oh
Danielle Gutierrez, thank you for the $5. It's my first stream baby.
Yes.
Wow.
I love
Stream
our
babies.
stream hatchlings.
Yes.
Danielle Gutierrez, it's your first stream. I feel like I've seen you before.
Yeah, wait.
Adeline Gutierrez.
Oh.
See, I'm smart. I remember things.
I listen every day at work while I clean out habitats. Habitats?
Whoa.
Do you work at a zoo?
Like
Or some sort of... You make early morning shifts fully worth the lack of sleep.
Danielle, I want to know what kind of habitats. Like, is it
Habitats
like
for
orangutan?
Comment below.
Is it like Riley said, pigeons? Is it? I want to know.
I don't know.
Could be anything.
Rena Reclez, thank you for the $2 tip. I'll send you half of the last of my monies because you give me dopamine. I got a story, but I'm having a hard time text to speech or typing it out. Can we do a voice note on the Discord?
Sure.
We can do a voice call on the Discord.
Yeah.
And Sam E, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships.
Wow. Sam E. And also, thank you to the 714 people that are here in the stream. But also, what the F,
Yeah.
guys?
No, thank you to the
What's 714 minus 382?
100 and
No, 330.
I was doing 700 minus 500.
332 of you.
Something like, yeah. Oh, I got 332 of you who haven't liked the stream and don't want to spin that wheel. It seems like you don't want to spin the wheel.
Shame on you.
Shame.
I'm hurt.
Oh,
Shame.
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 Shame. Shame. Shame.
But you know what's not shameful?
What?
This next story. Woo! So, am I the a-hole for wanting to cut ties with my wife's best friend because her and her husband want to have a threesome again? Again. This comes from Heavy Illustrator 852, and they say, I've known this for a long time, but when my wife was younger, she had a few threesomes with her best friend and her best friend's husband, then boyfriend. Wild child. This was years before we even met, and she told me early in our relationship so there would be no secrets, which I think is the right thing to do when you have threesomes with your friends.
Yeah.
Let them know.
Let them know.
Yeah.
Spread the word.
Spread the word.
Tell
And your
everyone.
legs.
What?
Wow.
You said threesome with your friends. Spread the word and your legs because you're having threesomes.
No,
with
you don't have
friends.
to explain.
Yeah, I was just.
Well, he didn't get it. That's why I had to explain
No,
it.
of course I got it. I was just, but you shouldn't do that.
I thought they were having threesomes with one another.
They were, but they're like, this is the husband. You want the husband to? He doesn't want to. He just said in the title.
Don't spread your legs.
He wants the things to be closed because I think he wants to close the
Spread the
relationship.
gospel.
Yeah, you gotta be spreading that gospel. Damn. Anyway, before Riley was talking about leg spreading, I've never had a problem with my wife being around her best friend alone since the threesome didn't involve much girl on girl, but more sharing her boyfriend. And for that reason, I've had trouble throughout our marriage being around the both of them. I just have trouble having a normal conversation knowing that that guy has slept with my wife. How do we feel about that, John?
I mean, yeah, well, because think about this. I was like pondering all the possible scenarios. A co-parent.
Co-parent.
If you're with someone and then you divorce and you both are raising a child, that person, your co-parenting partner, is your ex, your ex-husband or whatever, for example.
Yeah,
you still have a relationship with this person and your
that's because you have a kid together. They don't have a kid.
But that is a example. I'm trying to think
it's an extenuating
of scenarios. Well, but that happens. I think people get
Ain't friendship one of the biggest extenuating circumstances?
I don't know.
Ain't friendship one of the biggest.
I
thought that was Riley over there.
Yeah. Spread your legs.
Riley, how would you feel if you were forced to hang out with people that have been with your girlfriend?
Ooh.
I know his answer.
Your girlfriend's exes.
Yeah.
Yeah, your girlfriend's exes.
I probably wouldn't want to hang out with them, to be honest.
Yeah, which I feel like is probably, I would say most people would feel a little weird about that.
Yeah, I just thought about it for myself.
Yeah, it's
you're right.
jealousy. Yeah. And is it worse that it's a threesome? I think so, actually.
Yeah.
I think so. I would definitely feel a little weird about it.
Because that like if it's like, oh, they slept together, there's still like some like mystery, but threesome, like, I don't know. It's just like.
And threesome where it was like all
detail.
focused on that guy. I'm like, damn.
Oh, wow. I didn't even think about that, but you're totally right. Wow.
Yeah.
It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Yeah, that's man has played it cool. Shen Valley Mama says, I feel like she could still be friends with her while having very limited to no contact with her friend's husband. Maybe. My wife doesn't think anything of it and is completely comfortable. It's just something she did for a little while, multiple times, then stopped because she wasn't into it anymore once the taboo and thrill wore off. She can even talk about it with them as casually as she talks about a concert they went to. However, she doesn't do this when I'm around because she knows it makes me uncomfortable. So she talks about the threesome alone with that couple.
Yeah,
That makes me
they're
uncomfortable
reliving the
too,
old
honestly.
times.
But What does never makes me uncomfortable is the $50
Whoa.
donation from Naomi, almost taking us across. And there we go.
And there it
Or
is.
possibly Noemi.
Or
possibly-
not Naomi.
Or Nomi.
Or Gnome.
Let us know. You deserve to put respect on your name.
Anyway, we were all together last weekend, and her friend had gotten a little drunk and brought it up. The threesome, that is. My wife quickly shut her down, but the impression I got was that they had had a lengthier conversation leading up to this that I didn't know about.
Oh, lengthy.
Later on, speaking of lengthy, what, the ex-husband?
What
No.
Sophia said.
What does Sophia say?
How lengthy.
I said how lengthy.
Oh, how lengthy. Sophia, I'm not used to Sophia making sex jokes.
That wasn't a joke.
What was it?
Like, oh, how lengthy were these conversations?
Come on. Get out of here.
What are you talking about?
Get out of here. Get out of here. We know as a say.
How lengthy were these conversations actually? I want to inquire. A very serious statement from Sophia Donna.
That's bad.
Later on, my wife told me that her friend and husband had asked if she and I were interested in doing something.
Oh, interesting.
They were down for whatever we were comfortable with.
How down.
But my wife admitted that they really wanted her again, but with me watching. Oh,
Whoa.
brutal.
You're not invited.
Yeah, we
No.
would love to do it with you again. Your husband can like watch in the corner
You
or
know,
something.
like put him on the bench.
yeah.
Literally,
Yeah, your
actually.
husband can be
That is a
second
perfect
string.
analogy. Wow.
You're gonna bench the husband. I also so difficult to hear this. Like I would be really upset if I was the husband.
Instead of a
Yeah,
seat warmer,
we'll
he's a
pull
bed
you
warmer.
in if we have an injury on the court.
Yeah, exactly. If anything goes wrong, we'll sub you in, but we probably won't.
My wife knows there is no way in hell I would be down for that, and neither would she. My wife stopped doing that with them for a reason, and that's before she got married and had kids. My wife has told me to just forget they said anything, but holy crap, how can I do that now? I swallowed being around them when these incidents were in the past, but now that they are openly lusting for my wife, I don't know if I feel comfortable with her or me being around them. Am I wrong here? How do I navigate this? I don't want to tell my wife to break off her friendship, but there's something I feel that needs to be done. TLDR, my wife had a threesome with her friend and husband, and they want to do it again. Now I don't want them around anymore. And there is an edit and a juicy, thick update. But I want to know from chat, what do you think? What should OP do and tell his wife and these friends? Do you think this is a weird thing that happened? Is OP overreacting? Let us know. But John, Sophia, Riley, what do you think?
She literally said, or OP literally said, this was put in the past for a reason. Like they had said, hey, I'm not going to do this anymore. Then they come back and bring it up again.
Yeah.
When it was them specifically that she said that to, right? Like, hey, I'm bowing
wife.
out. Like I've moved on from this. Do your thing, but I'm not going to do it anymore. And then they come back again. It's like breaking up. And then
your ex comes back and says, hey.
So let's just get together or
Let's
whatever.
just get
you know?
together.
Yeah, your husband can watch.
Yeah. Yes.
That is
that's
what
so
it's like. It's an ex that you become friends with in a way.
And I think it crystallizes how effed up this is if you just replace the couple with a person. Because I feel like it feels like they're almost like a unit. And it's like if you guys said, if an ex-partner came in and was like, hey, let's hook up again, and your husband can watch, then you would be like, I don't know if I'm really comfortable you hanging out with that friend.
Yeah, that's
or that ex-partner.
Insane.
That's an insane thing.
Yeah.
Sarah says not overreacting. Special says you can't be friends with anyone that's sexually attracted to your partner. I don't know if that's true, but
It's
as long as they're not voicing it.
Yeah, there's finding
They can keep
someone
it a secret.
attractive
Yeah.
and then someone I feel like what that who is it special someone
special. Who's special?
Yes, what special was referring to is someone who's actively
Yeah.
going
Pursuing,
for it.
yeah.
Yeah,
actively
you can't
pursuing.
say active pursuit of a partner. that doesn't make sense.
Oh, we've got an active pursuit.
You're gonna have to pull on over. K519er, we got an active pursuit. Put on the alert. Put some hot water or some cold water on this guy's face, please.
You made my joke better.
What? What did you? It's called you improv.
How dare you, Sam?
You did my joke better.
No, you have to.
You couldn't let Sophia.
You
keep
call
her,
it. It's
it was
called
already
ripping.
great. It was already fantastic.
You're about to.
did a
You
good
should
job.
improv. You have to keep going.
It's fine. You just made it better. It's okay.
I'm fine with it. It's fine. But anyway, I got an edit for y'all. So, edit. Thanks for all the comments. I'm glad I'm not blowing this out of proportion, unlike your hubby, your partner blowing the friend out of proportion.
Good job.
It's okay. I feel bad.
This is out of proportion, and my response is normal. For context, I do want to add that they all were together 3 times, and my wife stopped it simply because she stopped being into it. She only participated because her friend was bragging about her boyfriend's skill in the bedroom.
Just made it even worse.
And insisted
Yikes.
she try it. It's like trying escargot once.
Oh, you've got to try it. It's
You've
really
got to
quite
try
something.
it.
Oh, you don't understand.
So
He's gotten
good.
so much better since last time.
He's like a fine wine. You
He
simply
ages,
must.
yes, yes.
Ages gracefully.
And your husband just has to witness it. You just
And
really
wait until
it's
you
nothing
taste
like
the
it.
tannins.
Yes. It's got notes of earth and yes,
And
fruit.
salt that you
And it's
wouldn't
got like
believe.
a tang. You just really have to try it. In this scenario, she's a bit drunk.
Anyway, she did,
Wow.
and she found that no amount of skill could overcome the fact that she wasn't very attracted to him.
Yikes.
Damn.
Couldn't overcome.
Couldn't overcome. But, there's nothing a bag wouldn't fix, right?
A bag over his head?
Yeah.
Are you-
Anyway, my wife also really isn't into girls. She participated with her friend, but it was a first and a last. That's not true. It was 3 times. Just not her thing. So I really am not worried about her doing anything with them because she has had ample opportunity before we met and she passed.
Yeah, they're ugly.
Yeah. Teddy says, gotta say this again. So nice, had to do it thrice. Yeah.
True
Also,
enough.
a lot of people are criticizing my wife for not telling me about the conversation, but I'm actually fine with that. She said no for both of us. I'm not angry at her for that. I'm angry at them for trying to basically cuck me, which is what they were trying to do. And there are some
Yeah.
relevant comments and some updates.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too much. Like
Too much.
sometimes you're like, oh, I don't know if this is going to. I'm trying to think of a good example, but like, I don't know if asking this person for permission for something is like so like even just asking for permission is wrong. This is a example where it is clearly wrong to even ask for this.
Like you're like, hey, can you watch my cat?
Yeah. And also, it wasn't like, I think the most insulting thing, it would be a different, like, I feel like I would feel a little bit better where it's like, hey, like, I was thinking maybe like, you're a couple, we're a couple, we could mess around a little bit. But it wasn't even that. It was like, hey, I want to hook up with you and your
you have a
husband can
husband?
watch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, that just hurts.
That's crazy.
That hurts.
That is bananas.
That I think it honestly, it would be better if they were like, let's go together as a couple.
It would.
But they're
Yes.
asking for a cuck situation, which is just doesn't sit right with me.
If that's what you're gonna do, you just can't ask for it
Yeah. No.
unless you already know that the guy's
what
into
you
it.
do,
Yeah, unless you
if
know
you're
he is
really,
a cuck. If he is a cuck, then yeah.
you
Then
gotta
heck
be
yeah.
like, you with your partner. You're like, hey, like my partner and I have just been really looking for like a third recently, or like two others.
Yeah.
Where you
We're
know
searching
anyone who would be,
everywhere. I don't know what to do.
Do you know anyone who might be interested in that?
Do you know anyone who might be interested?
Yeah.
That
Yes.
is the tried and true way to ask for something without asking for something.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be super awkward for them to bring it up in that way because
Yes.
they know that she in the past had done it, so maybe
Yeah.
she knows other people.
And also, sometimes do you know anyone who would be like down for this is a genuine question.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
that's what I'm
true.
saying.
It is the
works double
perfect
time.
alibi.
Yeah,
Works overtime. Wow.
But
we solved it.
Speaking of working overtime, these comments are juicy. So I'm going to go to Crazy Hermit 74, and they say, I think there is much more to this story. I think it is downright strange that you and your wife are in contact with them, let alone friends, after you started dating your wife. I'm almost positive that there is more going on than you know. Sure, it's possible that your wife hasn't had any contact with either of them since you began dating, but to me, it really seems odd to be in a friendship with people that had spicy sleep multiple times with her. Like others have said, it is like an ex-spouse or dating partner being friends with her while married to you. I
don't think that's necessarily that odd.
I agree.
I think it's okay to be friends with your ex as long as you're being respectful to your partner.
Yeah.
And she immediately created boundaries when they started approaching her with this stuff. She was like, no, I am not interested in that.
Done.
Yeah.
Stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then when her partner did OP bring it up to her?
Did the stream freeze?
Hello, can
oh my
you
God,
hear us?
play the bit stream. Play the bits thing.
Teddy, let us know, or anyone else,
is
if
it
we're
just
frozen.
you, Teddy?
Or is it everyone?
No,
I think it's just Teddy.
We're chilling.
Sorry, Teddy, it's just you.
Just lag.
It's not us, it's you, Teddy.
Teddy.
We love you, though.
Your fault.
OP responds, her best friend is a swinger. It's just that simple. Her and her husband have slept with different people, sometimes together, sometimes separate. It's just part of their lifestyle. It's not how my wife is. In her early 20s, when she was more spicy sleep adventurous, she was down for the stuff, but that's in the past.
In the past.
Yeah, I Reddit always goes too far. I think it's fine to be friends with people that you've hooked up with as long as there's not active pursuit. Yeah, like we said.
There's just like
give up, Liner. We got
pull over and pull out, please.
we got an active pursuit situation here.
I'm gonna need backup stack. We got a man in the closet hiding, looking, making weird noises. We got an active watcher.
Arrest you for voyeurism.
Bring in the helicopter. You boys got to see this. Well, OP further explains, I'm actually offended that they really want me to watch. Like, that's one of their kinks, to humiliate me. This guy wants to sleep with my wife, the mother of my children, and look me in the face while he does it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what's most insulting to me, honestly.
Because for most people, like, that is
the worst thing. Yeah.
Horrible.
Like, I can't think of a worse thing than seeing the mother of my children getting boned by some dude.
That's not great.
Yeah. In front of me.
Not a vibe.
I honestly, just saying it is making me sad.
Same.
Yeah. And John, like, you're in a relationship, so it's more crystallized. For me, it's just a fuzzy idea of what a wife could be.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
And there you have it. Is that the end of the
How
story?
to kill John's mood.
Yes. Commission accomplished. 10-4, Captain.
But also, if you want to give us your opinion, you should go over to our Discord and DM Riley, because Riley will bring one of you up on stage to give your thoughts and opinions on this. And especially if you have any experience with being cucked or cucking, let us know, because we want to know how this plays out in the cuckold community.
Hit our line.
I am prioritizing the keyword cuck in these. I want to be on the shows.
Yeah. So go over to the Discord, and if you're looking for a link, it's in the description below. But this update's from May 16th, 2024, rather recent. Mm-hmm. After I posted, I had a deeper conversation with my wife about her friends and expressed my discomfort about her being around people that are lusting after my wife and fantasize about sleeping with her in front of me. She said she understood how I felt, but told me that there was absolutely nothing I should be concerned about. To my wife, her friend and her husband are not serious people. They're just joking. They're just joking. It was a joke.
They're like, don't worry.
Don't worry. It's a silly little
goose.
joke. They're just a friend. Don't even worry. They're the couple I told you not to worry about. They do this all the time.
Yeah, like in college,
but they would
we
never
used
do it
to-
with me. But they do it all the time. But just not with me.
In college, we always used to joke about threesome.
Yeah, and then it happened, but
it
it
was
was
still
just
a
a joke.
joke.
It was so silly.
It's like one of those running jokes that you have.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get. You just have to be there. You could
Truly.
watch the next time, and then maybe you'll get it.
Yeah.
They are fun to be around, but that's it. She experimented with them in her early 20s, but she was a different person back then. She was very, spicy sleep adventurous in college, and right after did a lot of things she'd never think about doing now. Never. She said she's a 35-year-old married mother of 2 with a serious career, and she simply isn't interested in behaving like that anymore. Riley, what you giggling about?
Riley's dying over there.
What's you giggling about? What you giggling? Cuckolding expert.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, we're about to bring a cuckolding expert on to the stream after this story to give her thoughts.
Expert advice.
On this.
That's right.
Yeah, expert advice. So
here we go.
Stick around if you want to hear that.
Our next segment.
On our next segment, but I'm gonna segue into
back
this.
to you, Sam.
Thanks, Sophia. So the report on the freeway with the K419er, the active pursuit, is hot. So I am not just comfortable around them. My wife then asked if we could talk about it with her friends, and after that talk, if I'm still uncomfortable, then she will agree to whatever I am comfortable with. So she sounds like she's like down to clown in terms of
Communication.
communicate. Yeah. Yeah. Down to clown is in come to the table, communicate authentically and with emotional intimacy, emotional intelligence. Anyway, so I agree that we meet last night at our house, and they both apologize and swear to never bring it up again, the couple. But I can tell that neither think of this as a big deal, and from their tone, it seems like they think I'm being overly sensitive. So I raised that point that they concede they do think I am being silly. They tell me that the time they had with my wife was a very memorable experience, that they wanted to experience it again.
Stop.
And simply asked if my wife would be interested in participating with me or with my approval.
Stop.
Yeah, they should start breaking down the gory details. It's like,
You
it
don't
was memorable.
understand. Like,
So
great.
we didn't
Best
make
of my
you
life.
uncomfortable. We just wanted to.
When we were doing
to
that
be
Cyclops
with your-
position where she was on my shoulders and just right on the face, dude, you had
You
to be
don't
there.
get
Had to be
it.
there, bro.
Like,
Again,
it's
if you
so
watched,
memorable.
I think you would understand.
You would know. You would be there.
You would be there. You'd be
But
there.
you
You would be
weren't.
on the inside. Well, I would be inside, but you would be like on the inside of the joke.
Close.
I would be on the inside of your wife, but with your permission, of course.
Ouch.
They say that they would have been happy to allow me to participate in any way that I liked, but did admit that their biggest fantasy was to basically double team my wife.
Stop
while I
admitting
watched.
things. Stop
Bro,
admitting
just-
things.
There's such
Some
things-
things are secret.
Yeah, there's such
Stop.
things as too much information.
You know what? You know what I don't like?
TMI, they say.
When like people on TikTok share information that I didn't need to know.
Like what?
I don't know. They're like, in 6th grade, I don't know, pooped my pants. I'm like, keep it to yourself.
Yeah, Sophia, calm down a little bit. That's a lot of information. I don't know
Yeah,
if I
come
want
on,
that right
Sophia.
now. Oh my
we don't need to
Right.
talk about your
gracious.
poop stories.
No, but like, that just like sometimes people overshare to other people. But this is just my experience of other people sharing on TikTok, and I don't like it. In general, stop
Yeah.
oversharing.
Yeah,
Stop.
stop sharing. Sometimes
Stop
sharing
it.
is not caring.
Yeah.
But I care about you, so I'm going to finish this story. So my wife had no interest. They confirmed that she shut it down quickly. They brought it up later while they were drunk because they figured maybe I would have some interest. And if I did, I could convince her to do it. My wife's friend then says that once I let go of my inhibitions,
Let your inhibitions
she
feel the
guarantees
way
that I would enjoy
I'm
myself. How they think I would enjoy any experience that involves someone else effing my wife. Whether I'm actively involved or not is beyond me. I am about to say this when my wife jumps in, which stellar move,
Yeah,
wife.
jump in
They're-
because
finally.
Yeah.
they are
and
off the
start
chain.
banging that dude.
Yep.
Right there.
Red flag.
The wife jumps in. She's like, no, you don't understand. It was great. It's super memorable.
So memorable.
I'm about to say this, and then my wife jumps in. She tells them that I will not be enjoying anything. I want him to suffer while he watches. No, she says she's not 22 anymore and has babies asleep upstairs. She tells them that neither of us will be effing anyone else, and she thought she made that very clear. It got a little awkward after that, and they left shortly after. My wife hugged me when they left and said she was sorry for asking me to talk with them. That was not how she expected that to go. I love how it's like they doubled down. It's like, dude, you don't like if you understood how banging your wife was in the
So
sack.
great.
I also
Like,
feel like the wife might have had a conversation with them before this conversation where she was like, hey, can you please talk to my husband and like let him know that this is not happening anymore, and I really, I
and
set
they're like,
boundaries.
this is a chance to get
and
in
they're
there.
like, yeah, for sure. And then they get there and you don't understand.
You don't get it, bro.
It would be so sick for you to watch. Why are they?
They keep going.
They keep going.
So violating.
Yeah, but props to the wife for shutting it down.
Yeah.
I mean, finally.
We talked a little more, and she admitted that hearing their stories is a fun escape, and even got flattered when they would tell her how much they love being with her, but admitted that it's become a little too real, and she could not stand the thought of watching me with someone else, and understands how I feel. So we agreed to take a good long break from seeing them. My wife isn't going to completely cut her best friend out of her life, but we are going to manage how we see them. No more drinking, no more her alone with both of them in their home or ours. Shopping, lunch, and similar activities is where she's going to keep that friendship, and I can live with that. And there are some relevant comments. I'll close it out, but just you wait, because we're going to bring a cuckold expert into the mix. So crazy B2000 says, your wife is 1 in a million and didn't deserve any of the hate she got in your last post. Neither of you have done anything wrong, and you guys handled the situation perfectly. OP responds, thanks. I never blamed her. She has been upfront with me from the beginning of our relationship about the things that she has done. Also, when asked if he's sure the wife doesn't want to have threesomes anymore, OP responds, my wife had ample opportunity before we met to do this again with them. She stopped it about after 3 times, and they tried for an entire year before we met to convince her to do it again, but she said no, it just wasn't something she was into. The girl on girl stuff isn't her thing either, and she isn't very attracted to the husband. Once the taboo of the whole thing wore off, she was no longer interested. And that's where this story ends. But I want to ask all of you in the chat, I want to ask John, Sophia, Riley, what do you think? Do you think this deserves a complete cutoff from the relationship because that couple that OP's wife was friends with kept asking for a threesome even though OP was not comfortable with it? Or you think the scaling back of the relationship is good enough? What do you think, y'all?
I definitely believe so because
you believe cut off?
I believe that they should cut off. Yes,
I think so too.
Just because, they don't feel very respectful.
They're not respecting it. And also, like,
why would you want them to be your friends at that point?
And the wife kind of teeter-tottered where she was like, oh, they were just making jokes. They're just being silly. I think eventually she came to the table and, like, heard her partner out. But I would be like, you're not, like, when you say, like, oh, they're just, like, don't even worry about it. They're fine. It's like, well, you're not, like, respecting, like, my feelings of how I feel like you're not, like, acknowledging how I feel about this, you know. I get that you are like, it's not a big deal, but
I think this deserves a poll. Should they cut off, or is scaled back fine? So cut off or scaled back, put your answers.
Put them in the comments.
Once we get this poll up, we're going to do it. But speaking of getting poll up, I'm going to strip down these little tips.
Ooh.
Hey, yo.
Nice.
Josephine Madolo, I made a post in the subreddit about a toxic friend in our friend group. Would love your advice on the situation because it's quite a struggle. Ooh. Thanks for submitting to the subreddit. We are reading more storytime subreddit posts.
I'm starting to go in. I've been mainly going off of the Reddit channel, like on Reddit, but I'm starting to go into the Discord stories.
Yeah, we're sourcing it from all over the place.
All over the place.
And Riley, we're pulling up that Discord person too. Yeah. Cool. MJ Grow, thanks for the $5. Hey guys, how do you like the mazapan and chocolate abuelita?
Love it.
It was great. Delicious. Thanks for the $5. Cara Sosa celebrates 2 months of membership. Riley baby birding his girlfriend, but Sam is the pigeon boy.
True.
So you
Make
know that
sense.
Riley.
He made that analogy, okay?
Analogy.
Somebody always does that. Somebody always does that.
Sophia is such a hater.
She's such a hater.
dude.
Yes.
I couldn't stop it. It was in motion.
Riley baby birds me all the time.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Hey.
Actually, the reason that I'm eating potatoes the way I am is because of Riley. So shout out Riley for that.
I cooked for them.
Yeah.
I cooked for them.
You didn't cook for
It
me
was
though.
delicious. You don't deserve it.
you were
didn't
like
Brooke,
ask.
aka Cosmic, thanks for the $25. Take my money, honeys.
Take my money, honeys.
Bon Bon, thanks for the 2 months of gifted memberships. Also, everyone, thanks for voting right now. It seems like we're pretty popping for the cutoff. Bon Bon, thanks for the 2 months of membership. Thanks to the OK fam for my membership. Been watching since mid 2023. I'm one of the weirdos who studied on stream. Again, we don't understand it.
We love
you guys. Keep it up. Adeline Gutierrez. Oh, the other Gutierrez. Oh wait.
That's right.
The other Gutierrez.
That's right.
Yeah. Hi, John. You remembered me. My heart.
Got you.
Gutierrez. Shout out to you.
Gotcha.
Salute.
Wow, Riley. Leg spreading naughty guy. I know you have a girlfriend, but be good. Take a cold shower. Lol. Let me watch. No, that's not what they said. JK. Just be good, please. My kids are listening to this stream.
Yeah,
and
nice,
why
Sam.
are you doing a message
Sorry.
like that, Martika Waterman? Thanks for the $2 tip. We appreciate you. Blondest Brunette, thanks for the $5. Can you please open up your pigeon package today? It's from Susan. I will take a look at that PP very soon. A pigeon package.
This guy.
Naomi, thanks for the $50 tip.
Ooh, no,
Dang.
I think Noemi said it was Noemi.
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 She said
Thank
it was
you.
the first thing I said.
Moon Knight
I think I
18,
said
thanks for the $12 tip. ... Thanks for
Mysterious.
mysterious.
We love it.
We love the
Cryptic.
mysteriousness. But there's another Gutierrez that just hit our line. John, I think that's
Whoa.
you.
Whoa.
Danielle Gutierrez for the $5. I work at a pet shop, so I clean reptile/tarantula habitats, birds, hamsters, guinea pigs. It's very interesting. Lol.
That
Does
is
include pigeons?
quite the
Menagerie.
collection.
Indeed. Great
Great
SAT word.
word, Sophia. Great word.
Sophia has great words, but then shames those of us who have mere peasant plebeian words.
I don't mean to shame. I mimic
She's generally not shaming.
yeah.
Generally.
She's
I'm
generally
not
really
shaming,
nice.
unless
Don't
it's
worry.
Sam.
Generally.
It's just like my brain likes to repeat words that I find fun to say. It's just
Sure,
sometimes
But they
y'all
all
say-
just happen to be
Yeah,
words
like,
that we
ooh.
mispronounce wrong.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like,
My
okay.
brain's just an a-hole sometimes, guys. But Kay Snow celebrates 2 months of memberships. Glad I caught y'all alive today. Sorry for the small donut. What are you talking about? We're just glad you're here. Today's my baby brother's birthday. It would have been 28 today. It's been tough. Thanks for cheering me up. Hearts in the chat for
Hearts
Kay
in the
Snow.
chat.
Hearts in the chat for Case Now. Kristen Foy, thanks for the 10 gifted memberships.
Wow.
Giving back to the community.
We love it.
I'm passing it off back to John.
Oh.
Back to you, John.
Also, on the memberships, there is a lag in the system. So if you do gift, it won't be added to the bar just yet. Oh, we got another hour or 30
Woo!
minutes. So it will take a second. So bear with me on the gifted memberships, everyone.
Good to know. And who do we got next? Scroll up for me, Riley. It's Angie Alice. Agni Alice. Thanks for the $2. Good night, guys. It's 1:05 a.m. Here, so I'm heading off. Did you get the worm scrunchie yet, Worm
There's
Queen?
a worm scrunchie.
We have yet to receive it.
We have yet to receive
Might
it.
be in the package behind me. If not, I might just try to make one for you. And an old man scrunchie for old man John. I will take a normal scrunchie. Thank you.
It's an old man scrunchie.
Love you all.
What is that?
I
Is there
don't
an
know.
old man on the scrunchie?
Who knows? Yeah,
or
maybe
is it
it's-
just kind of bedraggled?
We'll see. I guess.
Bedraggled? Is that a word?
Yes.
You're just making.
Yeah. Okay. So he's just flexing or
You're
making up words now.
words at this
Yeah.
point. I've
Bedraggled.
never
What?
heard bedraggled
Bedraggled.
before.
It means it's kind of worn out and stuff. It's like
Chat, let us know.
Let us
Get
know.
to Google
That
and chat.
feels
We need to
fake.
fact check
Word.
this. Insatia, thanks for the $10. On the donor link, by the way, seeing a lot of donor link donations. This couple is doing what's called hunting a unicorn.
real
In
for
the
their third.
Indeed. In the polyamory community, the fact that she's already in a monogamous relationship is kind of gross because it's implied. By the way, I have to shout out Kimberly Fine, who said a chair or a table with 4 legs is wobbly, but a table with a 4th is just fine, or something like that. Anyways, I can't remember what it was, but it was
I think a
hilarious.
table with 3 legs is
wobbly.
actually
Also,
not,
everyone's
no,
saying
no.
bedraggled
A
is a
table
word.
with 3 legs. A tripod is the most stable form of table.
But is it? But
A
if
triangle
it's a
is
table
the
with 3 legs,
strongest.
Group,
stance.
which is
No,
why
strongest-
threesomes always last longest.
It's
Position?
why bridges use triangle.
It is
Wow.
a word? That's crazy.
That's bananas.
Sophia out here learning
Our
words.
freaking lit
There you go.
major.
Yeah.
But also shout out to Miss T, great username, for the $20 on donor link. Heck yeah, so glad I made it to listening to y'all after getting off work. Y'all are amazing. Miss T, you're amazing. Susan Martin, thanks for the 185. Please like the stream. And then Miss T with another $5. Sorry, I forgot the rest. That is
Thank
fine.
you.
That is all good. Moxie, celebrating 2 month membership. Hey, so happy to catch the live and to be a little silly for over 2 months. We love to see it. Aussie girl, Aussie girl in an art shop. Thanks for the $10 tip. Chris Tinfoil Hat. Thanks for 813. Even gang. Another
Chris Tinfoil Hat made it even. Shout out Chris Tinfoil Hat.
Chris
even
Tinfoil.
gang.
Y'all, you've been on it. And then thank you to Mickey Ray for the $10. Finally off work, so happy you guys are live after my day. Started a new job, and I hate it. Come to find out, the resort is ran by an HOA.
No.
Pretty much the lobby looks great, but everyone else is trashy, and the rooms smell like dog pee.
Well, hopefully there's some cute dogs that go along with that pee. You know?
I
You
guess
can
so.
only
Dog pee.
dream.
You might as well get cute dogs with the pee.
We had a cute dog at our party the other day.
We did.
That is
It
true.
was
Yeah,
very
did you guys see our Instagram stories? It was adorable.
He peed on the drum.
I didn't see
He
that.
did?
I know.
I saw.
He
But
lifted
no
the
one
leg.
told me.
in our house.
Not your
No,
drums.
the one in the house.
Oh,
Yeah,
He
I
was
see.
running around. I saw him lift his leg and then
These
run
dogs
away.
gotta
Really
Did
stop.
we clean that?
Also, if you haven't followed all of us on Instagram, what are you doing?
Are
Come
you
on,
just
guys.
nodding? Because
Do you not want to see what
Sam
we do
cleaned it.
behind the
Okay,
scenes?
okay.
I did clean it. I cleaned it.
the heck?
Yeah.
Literally, everyone who's brought a dog to our house, their dog has peed on something,
Dude.
except for freaking Chip.
That's right.
And Chip has stayed here the longest. He's
Yeah.
such a good boy.
He's the
And
best
he's
of
the
boys.
youngest.
Well, you know who else is
Wow.
a good boy and or girl? 210 Esca. Thanks for the $1 tip. Glad to finally catch you live. Love listening to y'all while I'm working. I might have stories for you guys later. Also, Worm Army, go F yourself because Pigeon Army for the win. Ooh, maybe that was too aggressive. I actually do love you. Bethany, thanks for the $5. I would join in on all the old man John jokes, but I am older than John, so I would only hurt my own feelings. It's not an age thing. It's just a vibe thing.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
load
Like
a gun
how
with
people
bullets to
are
fire
young
backwards.
at heart.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And we just know that John has a withered heart.
That's me.
A bedraggled soul.
We did have
Draggled heart.
we did have a pickup basketball game yesterday, and
you
did.
oh, I did win.
Nice.
We did win. Me and
John,
Riley.
John said he like hit a fence and like hurt his hamstring, and my first thought was, did Riley make fun of you?
Didn't I say you almost did? I was like, no. I didn't mean to say
Don't
anything.
do
I
it.
didn't make
Actually,
fun of
Riley was
you.
like, because in fairness, I hit that thing. I was committed.
He was running at it really fast. I was like, why
And
would
then
you
I
stop?
just caught myself.
That was a good slap.
Yeah, that
dude.
was a-
Damn. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Tyler
Damn.
Ward, thank you
Take
for the
that man away from the bedroom.
$6.69 tip. My wife and I have been listening to y'all for months, and it's been something for us to share. Where did it go?
Hey, it's like her own little threesome.
Maybe this can buy y'all some Baja Blast. Do the mother effing.
Also, what we say at
do.
the end of our threesome. Just a little short one.
Baja Blast.
Sam is
Baja
obsessed
Blast.
with threesomes
I would love
right now.
them like
We
a
just had a story about a threesome.
I
It's
know.
And
topical.
you can't stop talking about it.
It's
Moon Knight
topical.
18. Thank you for the $1 tip. There shall be some lovely packages showing up tomorrow for you
Some
guys,
precious packages?
including the work week. What?
Some precious
Something
packages.
squishy and cuddly.
Delicious. And Angie Alice, thanks for the $2. Angie is
Angers.
French for an angel
Is
and
it
a
Angers
scrunchie
then?
with old man on it, of course, to wear on stream. That's awesome.
I'll
But
take it.
we have the vote that came in. Everyone's saying that OP should cut them off. Again, for everyone who's just tuning into the stream, OP's wife listens to his concerns and sets boundaries about this friend couple of hers
Friend
that
couple.
keeps asking for a threesome and OP can watch. And he's like, I don't like that. And we're like, oh, should they cut off the friend or like just, scale back? And y'all voted overwhelmingly to cut it off. But we actually have something special for y'all.
Oh, what is that,
We
Sam?
have a cuckold expert that is going to be entering the building. Riley.
And then we have something special after that, and that's a wheel spin.
Yeah, we have a little Baja Blast for you. But Riley, are we ready?
Yes, we are ready. It is Insatia.
Nice background.
Ooh, sexy.
Where's the
Insatia, are you here?
Where you at?
Sensation.
Guys, why are we acting like different armies? We have Worm Queen, Pigeon Lord, Duke Orange, and the Queen's
Hello, are
Hand
you there?
Protein.
Insatia, are you there?
Here.
Insatia!
Hello.
How are you doing?
I am doing quite well, recovering from COVID.
Oh,
Sorry
dang.
to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're recovering. Though.
But
Yes. I have two
So-
questions. One, do you think OP was right in just scaling back, or do you think that he should have cut off the friends that were trying to put him in a cuckold situation? And speaking of cuckolds, it sounds like you have some experience with that. Can you give me insight into the cuckolding community and give context to maybe what we were hearing in the story?
Of course. Okay. So first of all, I do think that he was right to at least go or low contact. However, I would have gone no contact. What they've done is really crossed a lot of boundaries. There's just no excuse for that. So, so that's the first part. And then what was the second question?
What like I guess like more context around this cuckolding thing. So like,
Okay.
is this a normal
So-
thing for couples that are swingers and participate in this cuckolding culture?
Okay.
To ask
So
for?
first of all, I'm polyamorous.
Okay.
So, there are many different forms of polyamory. What they are doing, as I mentioned in my donation earlier, they're unicorn hunting. So basically, normally what a couple would do is look for a single woman and try and bring her in for whatever they want, or to make her part of their triad.
Interesting. It's like a little.
It's kind of
word.
gross.
It's gross. Like
But it
what, the
is really
unicorning is
commonly
gross?
accepted. It's kind of gross in that instead of looking for like one-on-one relationships, it's intentionally with two people. It's intentionally with three people, all together in a triangle rather than a V shape.
So you would say it would be more you are more comfortable in a poly relationship where there's one person that has two relationships rather than a partnership where everyone is connected to everyone.
I'm not saying that a triangle is even wrong. I'm just saying in this case where they're going after a monogamous woman
Right.
who's
That's what's
already in a
gross.
relationship.
Yes.
They've broken so many boundaries. That's where I think it's gross.
So
The fact that they're doing this is gross.
So in your experience as a cuckolding expert, what is the ethical way to source a unicorn?
Okay. An ethical way to source a unicorn. I think they approached it in the correct way. They approached a friend, but they didn't take no for an answer. And I think that's the most important thing. There's also lots of groups out there where they could go and find people who are open to being a third party in a relationship rather than seeking out their friends and potentially damaging them like they've done.
So what has been your most successful method of garnering more people for your poly tribe?
Okay, well, so here's where I become a little bit of a hypocrite. And mind you, I just got divorced.
Okay.
Most of my poly relationships have been through my husband has started dating a woman, and then later I became friends with her, and we developed romantic feelings that way.
Oh, so you did do the triangle method.
I have done a triangle, but that's why I was saying, like,
Regular
in this
Pythagoras.
case, it's a little, the way they're doing it is really, it's unethical.
Yeah. Okay. So if you want to ethically source a unicorn, it sounds like go to groups that this is happening at. What are the groups called? If someone was curious, not me.
Well, there's a lot of the BDSM communities. If you're looking for websites, there's FetLife. We've
had heard of that before.
There's these things called munches, where you can go and talk to other people who are poly and into BDSM. Yeah, munch.
Munch?
Yeah. Thought they were feeling you?
A munch.
What was a munch?
What's that?
What's a munch? What's a munch?
A munch is it's a meeting where a bunch of people who are polyamorous or into BDSM and kink will get together and talk and tell different exploits about themselves. I've only gone to one.
Was it a vibe for asking for a friend?
What's that?
Was it a vibe?
I was very uncomfortable.
Okay.
But I went with my boyfriend and my girlfriend, or my husband and my girlfriend at the time.
Well, thank you so much for sharing about
Thank you.
your very unique experience
Yeah.
and also very topical to the story. We appreciate you, Insatia.
All right.
Have a
Okay,
great rest of your
thank
day.
you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, there we go. Sam, now your friend is so educated on all of these things.
It's very good to educate your friends.
Yeah, now you can pass along this information. I'm so excited for your friend.
I'm excited for my friend too.
Yeah.
My friend, I don't know if my friend will check out those websites, but it's just nice to know that they are there.
Yes.
Speaking of, that's
Spin.
the story.
Leo! Saved them. What do we got, Big Riley? Here we go.
Yeah.
Jeopardy!
Jeopardy.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I love Jeopardy.
New wheel
Jeopardy.
goal?
Oh my goodness.
Let's freaking go.
1 second.
I wish like there was a coffee stand. I mean, I don't drink coffee, but other,
Oh,
right
what?
outside.
Yep.
Whoa!
No way.
Riley.
Spider-Man!
Shout out producer Riley.
Guys.
The last, I can't see the last after
Oh,
Mr.
yeah,
Beast.
it's covered a little bit.
Random.
Whoa.
Ooh. Oh my
Nice
goodness.
job,
Oh my
Riley.
This
goodness.
is so dope.
We should buy some buzzers.
Oh, we should totally buy buzzers.
We'll buy some buzzers.
But
Riley,
I want the
you
buzzers
did
to be
such a great
like
job on
that.
this.
That was easy, but
I
buttons.
just found a website.
It's
Well, you
great.
crushed
All right. So
Woo!
we're just
I don't
gonna
know
do
anything about
5.
hip-hop
We're
rap.
just gonna do
Okay.
5.
Okay.
Someone actually who read the first story?
John.
Me.
John, pick the first one.
I'll do hip hop rap for 300.
Dang.
Hip hop rap for 300. This Brooklyn-born rapper, known as Biggie Smalls, released the critically acclaimed albums "Ready to Die" and "Life After
This
Death."
is so unfair.
Buzz.
What is Christopher Wallace III? Or Christopher Wallace?
Oh,
But that's his real name, though.
Get wrecked,
Oh my
bro.
God.
Get
Because
wrecked.
Yeah.
Get-
Yeah,
it's
that's
notorious.
Okay, that is his real
B.I.G.
name. That is hard.
I
buzz.
feel like that was a point.
No,
Yeah.
deduct 500 points.
Wow.
I feel like that's a point.
His real name is. Wow.
I personally think I would
That
give that
counts.
point to
That's not
John.
the answer.
But like that's like overkill.
Yeah, I
I
feel
don't
like that
know.
I
was
should
I
get,
don't
if
know.
anything, I should get extra
the way
points for that.
because it said the Brooklyn Board known as Biggie Smalls. I feel like yeah. Wait, is that it?
No,
What-
we have more.
Yeah, let's do another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did you take it away?
Well, because can you not see on? Okay. I don't want
Yeah.
you to
Yeah,
guys
it's cut
to
off
What
for a little
next?
bit, Sophia.
Anyways. Okay.
Escape.
Thank you.
Escape.
All right. Does John get to go again, or who goes?
No, it's Sam.
Sophia,
You're
go
just
again.
going to choose
Oh, I
all the
thought it was-
hip hop rap ones.
Okay, Spider-Man for 300.
Where's my category? John has a
You
category. That's
Yeah, get
that's
out of
also
there.
John's category.
Sorry, I try to be inclusive. Okay. Anyways, I'll be better next time.
Oh, frick.
This scientist who transfers.
Buzz.
I heard John first.
He doesn't know.
Who is
I
Dr. Octopus? I forget
no.
that.
No, Buzz.
What?
Dr. Connors.
That's it. That's it.
Who is Dr. Connors?
Woo! Give it to me. Yeah.
And even though she didn't say Kurt Connors, Sophia totally deserves that.
Notorious
okay.
B.I.G. is very
Also,
different
you
from
guys
whatever
are
you
all
said.
saying
It's
it
his
wrong.
I
real
supported
name.
you.
Yes,
I supported
and
you.
I supported you back.
Okay, but
That's
you
what I'm
like.
saying.
You're all
Yes,
saying
I
it
literally
wrong.
was supporting you just now.
Good.
You're all saying it wrong. It's supposed to be like, who is?
Oh, who is? Sorry,
Okay,
Dr.
who
yeah.
is?
So,
Okay.
Connors.
so honestly,
No,
Yeah.
come on. No,
if
give us
you're
back.
gonna play the game, play it right.
I
This guy
said
is
what
crazy.
is.
All right. I'm
Anyways, now
save
it's
it.
Sam's turn.
What
YouTube
just
for
happened?
500.
Give us our
Are
points
you kidding
back.
me?
YouTube for 500.
Oh my god.
This video, the first ever video
Oh,
uploaded.
Buzz!
I heard Sam.
What is me at the zoo? Let's
Look at
go!
You have got
Set
to.
points
Let's
back.
go. All right, let's
You
end it
have
right here. I
Got
win.
to be kidding
I
me.
want
Nope, we
my
got two
points
more.
back.
Two more, everyone.
This is
All right, me?
stupid.
All right. Yeah, John, go ahead.
He's gonna
Hip
choose
hop rap
of
for
course.
500.
No, shit.
Hip hop, dude. I fucking love that you picked this one. This hip hop artist, known for his innovative
Oh, Buzz!
style,
Buzz!
that is also known
Oh,
for
Buzz,
John's favorite
Buzz,
rapper, and is
you-
one of
Buzz,
his passwords.
Buzz.
Sam.
Buzz, what is Kanye?
This is why does Sam get
You
all
are
these?
never allowed to do that again.
I want my points back.
This is
Let's go.
Go. All right. So
Wait, that was like an easy.
Spider-Man 500. I gotta get these points back.
Wow.
Spider-Man 500 in the night.
Oh,
Gwen Stacy died.
Buzz.
Yes.
It's the Green
You have to do
Goblin.
it right.
What is the Green Goblin? But it's
Buzz.
specifically like the his Peter
Buzz,
Parker's
Buzz.
friend. Shut up, Peter Parker's friend.
I need a name. This is not helping.
I know.
Buzz.
Harry Osborn.
Norman Osborn.
Oh.
Damn it! I was going
You
off the
lose.
movie.
Dang.
I said the Green Goblin
All right.
though. I said the
No,
Green Goblin.
How do we still have the negative 300?
That's
This is
Jeopardy,
literally
everyone.
unacceptable.
Also,
Sam won.
I was going based off the movie.
All right.
Dude, sounds like you guys suck at Jeopardy. Let's go.
All right.
This is absolutely. I
How
said
many-
the Green Goblin, and
Well-
then you asked for more specifics.
Well, you wanted to get more specific. Anyways, next
I
one,
need
if you
a
guys want to see
name.
Jeopardy again, 800 likes.
800 likes.
800 likes.
800
Wow.
likes.
Going up.
Yeah.
We
Or
getting
just
up
another
there.
wheel spin.
Can we
For
open
another
up?
wheel spin for open up a package too.
Yeah.
All right, let's open up a package.
Let's do it.
You
Can
could
you
do
reach
all
it?
of Sandra's if you like, because she has like a ton.
Also, while that is being done, may I dinkle? Yes, you
may.
can.
And so,
Whoa.
Sophia?
Yeah.
if-
Oh, what? What are you talking about?
The donos.
You turned to me and said I have to use the bathroom.
oh, I thought you. Okay, never mind. There was a
Who needs to
miscommunication there.
tinkle?
What do we
What
got
is this?
here?
Is it a worm? It's a worm.
It looks like a cheeseburger.
Oh, maybe.
I'm like trying not to rip it. It's very tightly packed. Open! Open you! It is an orange! Oh! Let's freaking go!
It's so
Orange
cute.
man!
It's
Hey,
so
hey,
cute.
hey,
He's a
hey, me in the
baby.
orange. Hey, hey. Okay, I'm excited. Wow.
Do another one. Do
Hey,
another
I'm
yo.
so
one.
happy
Wait,
someone
there's more
gave
in
me
there, isn't
something. Damn, I wasn't expecting anything. It's like yeah, there's more in there. I was just so excited. Okay, this is an enjoy your gift from Lysandra. Thank you. And this is what is
They're fire
Jealous
starters.
Boom fire starters.
We'll need those,
Oh
we'll need
wait,
those.
fire starters
Yeah,
for
for grill.
grills, fireplaces, and camping.
Yeah.
I feel like how interesting. I'm gonna Google how these work
I've never
because
used a fire starter.
I've used a fire
You just
starter,
gotta
but as
toss it in there.
but does it explode?
No.
No,
Oh
it's not a real bomb.
no, I guess I haven't used one before. Well, thank Lysandra. This is is this because of my stories around fire?
No, it's because Sophia can't make fires.
True. Maybe it's a double entendre. Who knows? But anyways, we appreciate you, Lysandra.
Do another one.
Freaking awesome.
Another one from
You got it?
Lysandra.
One more, dude. My freaking actually, I'm so sorry. People have sent me stuff before, but like not the orange. That's what I meant. No one sent me my emoji
Dude,
yet.
we have box cut. Sophia.
I don't need them.
True. Close it. There we go.
Got what we
What
got.
do we got? Ooh, it looks like protein shake holder. Honestly, bro.
Also from Lysandra, enjoy your gift. That's
did
great.
she have a note in the other one?
What? For
Got it.
me? Or
Oh,
Boy,
just enjoy. It was
you.
also enjoy your gift.
Here you go. Can you pass
Wow.
this to Riley, Sam? Ooh, I want some.
Blessings
Yeah.
from Lysandra, ladies and
Blessings.
gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you. And dude,
yeah.
look, orange.
Woo!
Yeah, dude. I love this little guy.
Alrighty, let's get into it.
My favorite gift so far. Yeah, let's do it. You're right.
I really like. I mean, I like all of the gifts. I like that one. I love the giraffe that you got.
Giraffe was absolutely fire.
Yeah.
That's true. I can't forget about that.
Yeah. Let's get into it. Am I the a-hole for not wanting to have my stepkids at my honeymoon? So, Reasonable Wing 4159 says, I, female 28, have been in a relationship with my fiance, Tyler, male 42, for the last 4 years. He has 2 kids from previous marriages, or a previous marriage. Kids are 8.5-year-old boy and 11-year-old girl. His wife passed away when his youngest was 1 year old, and he met me 3 years later. His kids are wonderful and lovely, and we get along great. We live together. I do everything for them since Tyler works long hours. They call me mom, but they are aware who their real mom is. We have our pictures in the rooms, and Tyler talks about her to them all the time. We are planning our wedding. My father offered his condo in Hawaii to us so we can enjoy our honeymoon there. It was a very kind and generous offer.
Ooh.
And also, before I go any further, should I say the question?
Oh, is this a new episode?
This is a new episode.
Oh, why don't you pose it to us real quick? What are we
I'm gonna
talking about?
pose a new. Oh, I lost the entire thing.
Oh my, Sophia.
Oh no.
Where did we go?
Where
do we go from here?
This is a little question.
Yes, tell me.
I want to pose to the audience. Should you consider a child yours even if they aren't biologically yours? And we're going to find out the answer in these stories.
There you have it.
And now I'm going to go back to the story. Where was I? When I told Tyler, he was so grateful. Then he said, I bet kids will have a blast. I looked at him in disbelief and said, kids?
Kids?
He said, yes. I said, that's our honeymoon. I don't want to be a mom on my honeymoon. We can go on plenty of family trips later, but this is our honeymoon. He said, I was honest with you from day one. I told you I'm a package deal. You can't just choose me and not my kids. I told him, I understand, but can they stay with your mom for 1 week just for our honeymoon? He got very frustrated and said he could not believe how insensitive and selfish I was being. Am I the a-hole to expect to have a child-free honeymoon? And there is an edit and some comments and an update. So what do you think?
Not at all. I'm wondering if this person is not familiar with the
concept of a honeymoon?
The concept of honeymoons.
Or what goes on in a honeymoon?
Isn't it just like an all express pass to jump each other's bones all the time?
It is, but it is like on your own. It's like it's you and your partner. You go off, you turn off all the phones, notifications, and get away from the world, just the two of you right after the wedding to celebrate.
Yeah.
Not with your...
It's not a vacation.
It's not a family vacation.
Yeah.
And I truly wonder if he's like just misconstruing it as that, which could be okay. I have an okay story time of how I didn't get the the corsage or whatever for my prom date because I didn't know that was a thing, and I was very embarrassed.
Oh, damn.
So some people are unaware of the cultural norms. It happens.
Yeah.
Maybe just let them know. Be like, dude, it's not like I'm banning them from all family vacations.
Yes.
Just this one.
Yeah, just say that.
Send them
And
a
it's
little
not even a family
Wikipedia article
vacation.
about
It's
honeymoon.
literally, it is your honeymoon. I think it might be helpful to be like, hey, this is what I'm thinking this honeymoon is. This is like a celebration of just us and our bond together, and I want it as an opportunity. Like life is gonna invade when we get back, and like this is our moment for like to just be with each other for like at least a week.
Or you can get a jump start on parenting and watch the kids for 2 weeks in a foreign place.
That's true. I could also, but
True.
Belle says honeymoon is for consummation, baby.
Ooh,
that's what I'm talking about.
That's
it's not about bringing kids. It's about making them.
Up top,
making those
boy.
babies.
But let's get into this edit.
Special sauce, making that cake.
OP says, okay, I said I won't reply because I was emotional. I went for a long bath. I'm off today. I'm better now.
Why, you didn't invite your kids to that bath?
Wow, so selfish.
You knew what you were signing up for.
Yeah, package deal. You don't get a moment to yourself.
Break out those rubber duckies.
Number 1, I was into him. I pursued him. I thought he was younger. He told me about his real age, his kids, his late wife from the first moment. Even said he would understand if I said no. I loved him. I love how honest, kind, and caring he was. 2, do I feel loved after giving him BJs? Yes, I do.
The real question.
It seems off topic.
Where did that come from?
It's very relevant.
Very relevant. He has a higher spicy sleep drive, so I give him BJ's when he wants spicy sleep. Yes, he kisses me after every time. He
I
cuddles.
give him a little baby bird after you.
He cuddles until we go to sleep. I take care of myself later. What? Mostly during my morning showers. Wait, hold on.
What?
She has to take care of herself?
What? Wait,
That's
what?
messed up.
Okay, they missed it because they were being
Yeah.
crazy. Basically, what's happened is she has to like please him
Yeah.
because he has a higher sex drive. But whenever she needs to be
Shuck
pleased,
corn.
shuck corn, she has to do it by herself.
Yeah.
off in the shower, her bath,
Yeah.
or wherever.
Okay, wait. Where did this come from?
I don't know. I don't know why it's relevant, but it is.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess it's context.
I think ladies come first, you know?
Okay.
Oh, what a gentleman.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like you open the door for your girl and
all doors.
all
No,
yeah,
he
I-
never.
I'm lost. Yeah, if Pinky says I'm lost now, I don't know why we're
I
bringing.
think they're just
Did
talking
we
about their
skip
sex
something?
life.
They're missed.
I think she's just going over the.
Is there something that's missed?
No, I think she's just going over like the points of her relationship and their sex life.
Oh,
is
like
one of
this
them.
is the sex life stuff.
Yeah.
What do you?
One
That
of
would
parts.
make sense.
I'm rephrasing something because I don't think I can say it on stream.
Okay.
Well, now this.
Say it.
Okay.
Go for it.
No.
You got it.
He never.
Come on, Fia, you got this.
His,
Why are you getting all the sex stories too?
Say it.
okay, but I changed it. This is not like a spicy sleep thing. This is like a weapon. He never pulled his weapon on me. He is. I don't know why that. Where is this coming from?
What? Like he never pulled his.
I don't think I can say. Can I say that?
It was never, there was never any violence. This is,
Yeah.
we've now completely, we went from honeymoon to spicy sleep to potential harm, but there apparently
but
is
there
zero.
wasn't. There wasn't.
But apparently there is zero.
He never pulled his weapon at me. He's not a violent man. Lately, we've had more quickies, mostly because I'm very tired, but I don't like to turn him down. It sounds like an awful relationship.
Yeah.
3, we don't have alone time or date nights. True, but it doesn't mean he doesn't say he loves me or he's not affectionate. 4, I've decided to cancel everything.
Wait, they don't have date nights?
I
I
have
feel like we're
whiplash.
missing things. I don't think he's ready, and we need to have a serious talk. I also need to know if he can even have kids, or if he had a vasectomy.
What?
Either way, we're not ready to be married.
You are getting married and don't know if he's had a vasectomy or not?
Well, now they're not getting married.
What's going on?
What?
I
What's
feel
going
like
on?
we are missing something
I don't
massive.
think I don't think I deleted anything.
I'm so Boostakita. Where do we go to to Discord to message Riley? DM him personally, baby girl. But yeah, I'm confused.
Hold on.
I'm confused.
I
This is
don't think
crazy.
I.
Are we not missing anything?
No.
Are we missing anything?
We're looking at the original story.
We're looking at the.
Oh,
The double
there's more.
check.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna read it from this part because I think there was a separate update that the best Redditor updates did
Okay.
not include.
Okay.
We're gonna read
Okay.
this. Okay. Thank you very much for all the private messages and comments. I'm so glad I posted here. So many of you suspected that he has had a vasectomy. Well, I decided to have a serious discussion with him about everything last night. He said he has never cheated on me and he never will. I asked.
Wait, so you're like, hey, did you have a vasectomy? I didn't cheat.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do
I
it. I
didn't cheat on
swear.
you.
I swear. And if I did, my kids were there.
Yeah, I'm a good dad. This is a package deal. I told my mistress.
I asked him if he had a vasectomy,
Oh.
and he didn't even deny it. He said, yeah, but you gotta understand, I lost my wife when my youngest was an infant. It was such a traumatic time for me. I wanted to make sure I'll never go through it again. I started crying. I asked him how he could lie to me all these years. He didn't even feel bad. He said, well, you never asked. You asked now, and I told you. Plus, what's the big deal? I have frozen sperm in the clinic, and it's a reversible procedure. I was floored. You saw me taking pills, yet you didn't mention. He said, well, I thought you were taking pills because you have a heavy period. Stop assuming things.
The lack of communication is giving me migraines.
Unbelievable.
A vasectomy is reversible.
It is
though.
No, it's not a bad point, but I would be pissed if she has to take all these.
But she didn't ask.
Hormone. That's like a thing.
After years of
That's
a
thing you bring
relationship.
up.
I mean, I think it's.
I'm sorry. If he noticed her
I think
taking
it's
birth
crazy.
control, he should have been like, "Hey, you don't have to do that."
Agreed.
I do think it's crazy to not communicate that, but I also think it's crazy not to ask.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry. How do you why would you think to ask?
Yes.
Hey, if you
no
had
one
a
would ever think to
vasectomy?
ask that.
Isn't there like a I don't know, like a cut or something?
I don't know,
Like,
man.
I don't know. If you're giving BJ's all the time, wouldn't you like see like a
Okay.
slice?
Okay, whatever. I wanted to make sure I'll never go through it again. I started crying. I asked him how he could lie to me all these years. He didn't even feel bad. He said, "Well, you never asked." Oh, I'm reading it again.
But still important.
I couldn't believe this man still blames me when he was the one lying in my face. I told him how unhappy I am, how burnt out I am, and he uses his work hours so he can dump the responsibilities on me. I don't even feel loved anymore. I gave him his ring back and told him I was done. He was shocked. At first, he thought I was kidding. Then he saw me packing my clothes at 11 p.m., so he started arguing that I should wait a little longer, so by December he will know about his job. After that, we will go to a fertility clinic and you will have your stupid baby.
Wait, what?
Say
He
it
said-
again.
wait, he
At first, he thought I was kidding. Then he saw me packing my clothes at 11 p.m., so he started arguing that I should just wait a little longer, so by December he'll know about his job. And after that, we'll go to a fertility clinic and you'll have your stupid baby.
bro.
There we go.
This is a red. This is a
Yeah.
red flag
Absolutely.
after red flag.
It-
I mean, red flag when
it is also in, I do have this update in there.
that is crazy though.
Yeah.
When do you say? When's the right time to say that you've had a vasectomy?
When
Day one, first date.
you don't have to do a first date
When they talk about kids.
when they talk about marriage, because they're about to get married, and so when you sit down, it's like, okay, like obviously the proposal is still a surprise and whatnot, but you
Yeah.
sit down and like, hey, what would this look like?
I feel like I would bring
No?
it up beforehand.
Talk right
I would
now.
bring it up beforehand.
Yeah. Like you know,
that's the latest it can come up.
Yeah, but
Oh,
dude,
right.
I
To
feel
be
like I would be
specific,
saying,
yes.
like, dude,
That's
I would
the
probably
latest.
say I had a vasectomy like second, like as soon as we were hooking up exclusively.
I mean, that's good news. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
You should tell people
way
right,
earlier.
like,
Sophia, that's good news.
yes.
What? Because you don't have to wear protection.
Yes. Well, no, you should always wear protection, but so women don't have to go on birth control because
What do you
Yes.
it's like
It's a huge
Or-
thing to go
like
through.
female
Well, yeah.
birth control is like, or just like birth control for people who have like uteruses. It's messes up your hormones so much. It's
A lot.
no, like I have a lot of friends who like there's like the one you can get in your arm, there's one you can get in your
The
uterus,
IUD.
and like the one in your uterus literally works, or one of them I think it's the
The
copper
IUD?
one.
Yeah, the copper one. Because
It-
there's a home
it
run
works
one and there's
because
a copper
It
one.
like causes an allergic reaction basically, or it like inflames it, so it's bad. It's not a good solution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel. What would you say you had a vasectomy?
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, mad early.
mad
Like,
early.
Probably. Yeah. I was thinking. I was like, okay, second, because you said what, second or third date?
Well,
Is that what you're saying?
Probably as soon if I was exclusively, I think it would look like exclusively hooking up.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to keep exclusively hooking up? Let's get tested. We're tested. Raw dog.
Oh, now I see. Yes. A means of convenience. Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
would. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, probably yes.
I would do it like whenever. Oh, so like, how many kids do you want? Yeah, yeah. That during that conversation.
Because I feel like those kind of conversations, like when you're in the starting phases of dating, like, oh yeah, like you
Yep.
want kids, like it just comes up.
Yeah,
had a
I
kids
like.
talk
I
with the
know
last girl,
where my girlfriend, how many kids she wants, where she wants to live later on, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I had a conversation with a girl I was seeing like third date about kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's usually like second date kind of things.
What's with these people lacking communication?
It is astounding.
It's
It is
crazy.
mind-boggling.
You know what else is mind-boggling?
What?
A story we have to read.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Oh,
What was that?
Whoa, wait,
You're
hold on.
mid-story.
Caught red-handed.
You're
We
mid-story
totally didn't just
and you're
hand that to you,
stuffing
and
your
you're like,
gullet.
wow,
Come
guys,
on.
I'm flabbergasted. And so,
So,
yeah, what do you
yeah.
have to say for yourself? Really, you're
So,
gonna pull that
Bia.
out? You're really gonna pull that out right now?
I got the depot shot for
Wow.
3 years. It was fine and worked great, but I've noticed such a change in myself since stopping that I'm happy with.
Yes.
What's depot? What does that stand for?
I don't know.
Wait, where? Go back up.
The depot shot. I think it's a birth control shot, but
Presumably.
well, yeah. But what does depot mean? Depot?
I got the depot shot.
Like Home Depot.
Just look it up.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is.
Depot
Thanks,
shot.
Riley.
You're welcome.
But yeah, it changes. I mean, imagine it just like completely changes your body's
The depot
hormones.
Provera or DMPA shot is a contraceptive injection that contains the hormone progestin. It's injected in the arm or the butt every 11 to 13 weeks to prevent pregnancy for up to 14 weeks.
Most girls that I've dated have not been on birth control, actually.
That is a fun fact.
Yeah.
Birth control is it
Because
it's
it messes up your
you
body. It
Yeah.
messes up your body, and
A
they're
lot
Like the
to
people
go
that
they're all
I've talked
natural
to.
girlies.
like like my friends who have like all the different various birth controls. They're not fun.
Mm.
Yeah.
Agreed. But you know what is fun?
What?
Yeah.
Stories go.
Yeah.
Okay, geez, I was trying to give like contraceptive knowledge to the people. Whatever. Then he started guilt tripping me, saying stuff like his kids have already been traumatized once. How could I be so selfish and leave them? I didn't even bother answering. I left for my parents' place. He has been begging and saying he'll change, he'll be more involved, and asking me to come back. You're their mom. Come back.
Oh my
We
God.
miss you. I'm mentally exhausted. I can't believe I've been so stupid. I'm going to start finding a place for myself near my work. Thank you. And there are some comments and an update.
This is giving me a migraine.
Yeah.
How did you agree to marry this person?
That's
Maybe
there
we'll
had
find
to
out.
be red flags
There had
earlier.
to be. There had to be.
Yeah. This guy is not generally a guy.
No.
Specifically, terrible.
Yeah.
Typically of the terrible
specifically
variety.
terrible.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But let's get into these comments. Nick4424 says, "You'll have a stupid baby. How did you not fall into his arms after hearing that?"
True. The old man's
I see.
romantic.
They're being,
Yeah.
How
It's
did you
called
not fall into his
sarcasm.
arms
I'm
after hearing that?
You want my stupid babies?
Stupid baby. But seriously, sounds like he was stringing you along. He wants you to replace his wife, not start your own. That rhymes. Cursed818 says, the love bombing begins. The endless promises to change. How much he and the kids are missing you. How cruel you're being to them by leaving. He's going to do everything he can, say whatever he thinks will work to bully you into going back. Leaving was the right thing to do, but staying away is going to be much, much harder. Tell your parents and your friends exactly why you've left and don't want to go back so they can support you in staying away from him. Don't be silent about this or feel ashamed. You deserve much better than this. I hope you get it. And OP responds, that's exactly what he's doing. My parents think I overreacted and I should give him another chance. My parents love him and his kids. They keep saying what a nice guy he is. I can't believe they're taking his side. I need to find my own place ASAP. And there's one more comment before we get into this update. Buttered Crumpet 09 says, honestly, be blunt with your parents. So you guys love and are good with a man who lied to me throughout a relationship? You love and are good with a man who had me raising his kids whilst potentially denying me children of my own? You love and are good with a man who referred to your potential grandchild as a stupid baby? You love and are good with a man who didn't want to give me a wedding or do anything for me, who weaponized his kids and their loss as a family to try and control me, and who has broken my heart? Really?
Go off,
Go
queen.
My
Put some
goodness.
crowns in the chat for Sophia's monologue.
For real.
Tell me what's nice about any of that.
Nothing.
Damn, dude. Yeah, wait, I want a dramatic reading.
Yeah, here we go.
Tell me why I should settle for all that. Tell me why you are so willing to back that man over your own child. I'm your daughter. And you should know me well enough to know that I would not walk away from a relationship unless I have a good reason. And he gave me plenty of. You want to cheerlead and support a liar, a manipulator, and a controlling jerk instead of cheerleading and supporting your daughter who wants to be loved, respected, and valued? What do you think that says about you? He's not a nice guy. He's only groveling now because he is having to parent and do everything by himself. He's fundamentally dishonest and only has loyalty to himself. This is no longer part of that monologue. You deserve infinitely better, so please stay strong.
You were continuing. That inner theater kid became your outer theater kid with that one.
Sorry, that was a cold read.
Well, you crushed it.
Thank you.
You made it a hot read.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh.
Got him.
Spicy read. Is that the end of that story?
No, there's one more update.
Oh,
One.
gosh, dang.
Whoa.
I can't imagine that this update is going to be good. Unless it ends with, I just never saw this guy again.
Yeah,
but
I
I
left
feel like it's
him.
going to get messier.
Yeah.
Messy,
That do be
messy.
happening.
Messy.
Well, let's see what happens.
I left my ex because he was lying to me and treating me like garbage, as I mentioned in another post. We were together for 4 years and I did everything for his 2 kids. Their bio mom passed away. I went back to packing my stuff and his daughter said her dad told her that I left because I couldn't stand them anymore. And he chose them over me. I was floored. Not pulling your kids into it. Come on.
Dude, the man is literally using his kids as an emotional pawn.
He's using them as an emotional fodder.
He is the grandmaster in chess
Magnus
emotional
Carlsen, who?
manipulation.
The Grand Master of gaslighting.
Oh.
Boom.
The Magnus Carlsen of being a
Magnus dick.
giant dick.
Doesn't even make sense. I told the kids that's not true and tried to explain, but both kids cried and went to their rooms. My ex screamed, "Happy now? Get the F out of my house!" I know I shouldn't care, but after 4 years of doing everything for them, this is what I get. I'm so mad at him and my stepkids. And there are 2 comments to close out this story.
This is terrible.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
she basically was a free babysitter for so long.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But it just goes to show if someone is ungrateful in the beginning, they're going to be ungrateful in the end.
In
too.
the ending. Yeah.
Yep.
Notes You Never Hear says, I read and responded to your earlier posts. How completely vile. At least he's made it obvious that you made the right decision. I'm so sorry for your pain. It's such a blessing you didn't marry him. I feel sorry for his kids, obviously, that their dad is so incredibly toxic and twisted. But I'm glad you're escaping before the wedding. And Beneficial Demand says, wow, that melted down quickly. Sounds like you dodged a major bullet. You should go out with your friends to celebrate the fact that you have your life back. And next time, find a man without kids. Well,
or just find a man that's not a dick.
better.
You know,
Find a better man.
At least.
just
bare
find a
minimum.
man. Yeah.
Yes.
It's not the kids that were the problem.
No.
Yeah.
It was just the stink on this man. The
Although-
stench.
Stench.
I think it's kind of fair to say, like, someone would be like, I did the thing with kids, and it's like, again, obviously not people that date with kids are all like that, of course,
but
it's
I mean,
like,
it is a complicating factor
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wouldn't blame OP.
I wouldn't
for
blame OP for
doing
going
that.
childless for a bit. But
What do you think, Sophia?
Yeah.
Great point. Great point.
Great
Thank
point.
you. Thank you for that input.
Yeah, I'm glad that OP is getting out of that terrible situation. But thanks for getting into this great situation, Case. So for the $2 tip,
Hey.
can Riley's fans be called the protein shakes?
The floor is y'all's. I mean,
feel like that
if
would be
you-
great.
If you want to organize the crew, you know?
Also, this thing has a automatic.
Oh,
Whoa.
my God. Lysandra. And just in time for me and Riley have just started going to we're gym buddies now.
Yep.
Wow. What an incredible gift.
Huge. Well, we're going to finish up these donos and wrap up the stream if nothing crazy happens. So,
That's
Choo
right.
Choo 420, thanks for the 420 tip. Can we start a turtle army for John since turtles live to be 150? Long live Turtle Army.
I like that you were like, I want to support John, but also
Dunk
You're
on
old.
him. Get yoinked.
You're an old turtle.
Speaking of old turtles, John, you want to read this next one?
Yep. Rita93, celebrating 1 month membership. Call me a little silly, but I love y'all equally. My husband jokes that y'all are my only friends. Husband, what are you talking about? Because I watch often and share OK story time with all of my friends.
Heck yeah.
Rita, that just makes you awesome. Newsflash,
You also
Mr. Husband.
disproved because you just said you have friends and you share it too.
Exactly.
Also, if you haven't shared this with your friends, what are you doing?
Guys,
Are we even your friends?
you could make your respective. Are you in the worm army? Do you want the worm army to be stronger? Are you in the pigeon army? Do you want the pigeon army to be stronger? Are you a protein shake shaking it up?
I just want to say what happened to our kingdom. It used to be we had a system of.
It used to be unchallenged.
Yeah, it used to be we had a worm queen and we had an army and we had a fiefdom and everyone was happy with the slot that they were placed in.
No.
You know.
Oh,
And then
I
we
lost
had an
my
uprising.
dictatorship. Oh, no.
We had an uprising, a little coup d'etat, if you will, a little military occupation. We have a pigeon army coming in, trying to take over.
Well, we will
Gorgeous.
take over. You got nothing. We can fly.
I can dig.
Not very far.
You can hide.
Yeah.
That is your.
Yeah.
Wednesday, Mama
you
Miffit.
try-
Thanks for the 250. I'm 27, but part of the old man game. Polyamory for the win, but only consensually. Also engaged in a swinging male-female, but it's about open and informed consent. Great to catch you guys again. My favorite YouTubers, especially that massive protein #protein
Let's
army.
go.
I was gonna
Also,
say, if
I
you
love
try to
how-
seed us, you can't. Go underground.
Yeah. I also love how much information we got about Mama Misfit in
Truly.
that.
Great. And Pickle, thanks for the 634. I fell asleep and woke up to John shouting, "It's an orange. Let's go, Pickle." I apologize. I was excited for obvious reasons. And Lysandra Rivera. Riley, there's a list in one of the boxes under the gift message. Worm crown and fire starter, protein pea bottle and protein shaker. Mask and bird, orange and water bottle. The double tape is so you can try to stick the orange and bird to the mic.
Oh, that's sick.
Lysandra, you have just simply outdone
We
yourself.
could finish opening all of her gifts. Two more back there.
Well, we can save it for next stream.
True. And Just Cat, thanks for the $10. I am in confusion about the many things unfolding. Super quick TLDR. Basically, it was all over the place. We realized there was a missing paragraph, but there was a stinky man.
It wasn't. It was just confusing.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there wasn't anything
Wasn't there a
missing.
missing paragraph? I don't
No,
remember.
I thought there was, but I had that. It was just after the comments.
Well, there you go. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all.
Oh, we got a couple
That
more.
is not all the donuts, ladies and gentlemen. 111, Sydney without kidneys. It's obvious their communication sucks. Just look at how the story is formatted. Honestly, Sydney making a great point. Pigeon General with the $5. Sending my daily sacrifices for my pigeon lord.
Pigeon army, rise up.
And wish
Poop from the sky. Let our bombs rain down on the worms. They will eat our pigeon droppings and like it.
ouchie.
We'll thrive.
And sending my sacrifice to the pigeon lord and wish me luck as I fight through the flu during my last weeks of college. My goodness. Plus, thanks for helping me forget how sick I am. We got you, Pigeon General.
Pigeon General, that we do.
And that
And with that,
is actually
that is the end of the stream. So if you love us, make sure to subscribe.
we love you.
And
say
see
it.
Got two more donations.
And
See you right now.
Moon Knight 18, thank you for the $25 on the donate. Let's freaking go. Bonus Brunette, $2. Open the package
We will open it on the next
on
stream.
the very, very next stream.
We promise.
Yes.
But if you love us, make sure to subscribe.
We love you and
see you tomorrow. Obsessed date wants to buy my love, and then it got creepy. They're trying to give you another golden shower. That's not the warm love that I need in my life. Or is it?
Vsauce.
I met this guy about 3 months ago. We'll call him Bob. Bob. Bob and